gentlemen, welcome to another edition of SWW Adrenaline. As always, Nathan Scott here with you, but I've got a new broadcast colleague joining me, Tommy Molasanti.
It is great to be here, Nathan. After a monumental night at On the Verge Round 2, we got an even bigger one stacked up tonight.
Absolutely. Speaking of, KDK in action against Caiman Blanco Jr. here tonight.
And also, we'll hear from the world Angelo explaining his actions at OTV.
Speaking of OTV, we're going to hear from the Women's World Champion here tonight about her hellacious title defense at On the Verge and the appearance of Amber Reed here in SWW.
And the World Heavyweight Champion Shannon Silveria is in the building. How's he going to respond to the attack at the end of On the Verge?
Oh, we're going to find out here tonight, but Commissioner Vale is here to kick us off.
You know, after that huge night that we had at On the Verge, it only gets up from here, so I wonder what our commissioner's got to say.
Absolutely, but he's got something in mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Commissioner Jebediah Vale.
Well, the boss is here, and he's got to be happy with the success of On the Verge, but at the same time, a lot of chaos at that event as well. I mean, you had Matt Short come out and absolutely assault Ragnarok. You were talking about Jack Strider attacking Silveria after the end of the main event. A lot of anarchy right now here in SWW, and Vale's got to try to get control of it all.
Anarchy is just it's just the, what is the best way to say it? The reciprocation of success. With each success you get a little bit more problems attached to it. Is that how it works?
Maybe. If that's the case, Vale's got a hell of a lot of problems coming his way, but he looks like he's in a good mood.
I mean, with how much money it raked in, yeah, absolutely. I'm not blaming for being a good mood. But you know Jebediah Vale, when problems arise, he wants to take care of them as swiftly as he can.
We're going to hear from the commissioner right here, right now, to kick us off here at Adrenaline.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to SWW Adrenaline, like you have never seen it before. Coming off the heels of On the Verge Round 2, we watched history unfold. A night where legacies were questioned and new ones began. But before we move on to what's next, I got some business I need to attend to. At OTV Round 2, we had every intention of giving you a competitive match between Ragnarok and Matt Short. But it seems that Matt and Lulu Moretti had other plans. Unfortunately, I have the news to break that Ragnarok has suffered from a major concussion and a broken jaw and will be out indefinitely. And with that, I am hereby slamming down the old proverbial gavel. No more are people going to go over my head with such horrific acts. So Matt Short, tonight you are lucky. I stood by Ragnarok's hospital bed as he communicated to me through his wired jaw, insisting that I not fire you. But Lulu Moretti, you no longer work in SWW, because you are fired. And once Ragnarok recovers, Matt, you and him will go one-on-one once again. And this time, Ragnarok will select the stipulation. Now, on to other business. If you thought that On the Verge Round 2 was our peak, then you are sorely mistaken. Our very first episodic special of Season 2 will take us to none other than Las Vegas, where the very cards could change your fate forever. Because we are now on the road to Dead Man's Hand. And tonight, we begin the road to that little gamble.
Well, that didn't take long at all.
Silveria's got something to say. And And here comes the world's heavyweight champion.
I gotta say, Nathan, what a hell of a match between him and Tre Mercer.
Absolutely, but unfortunately the event ended with Jack Strider coming out and attacking Silveria after the match.
I don't think we even need to recap the monumental list of issues that Jack Strider and Chan Silveria have against one another.
Absolutely, those two have more of a storied history with one another than I can even remember at this point.
It has been just such a constant in not only Chan Silveria's career, not even Jack Strider's career, but just in the history of BNWN in its entirety.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the SWW World Heavyweight Champion, Shannon Silveria.
I'm sure he's out here to figure out what's going to be done about Strider. And you know he's not going to take it lying down. He's not going to let that one go, but that's exactly what Strider wants too.
I mean, it is just such a shame that even throughout the entirety of what's been going on with Chan Silveria lately, ghosts from his past are still chasing.
Can he outrun them though is the question. You know Strider is coming for him and for that World's Heavyweight Championship. We're going to see what the champs got to say to the commissioner here tonight.
And you know damn well he only wants one thing and one thing only. And I don't think it's a pat on the back for the job well done.
Absolutely not.
Why Shannon? I did not expect.
Oh, don't worry, Vale. I'm not out here for a victory lap. Although I was ready to celebrate it on the verge. I was ready to thank the fans and especially Tre Mercer for one of the best matches of my career. I was ready to embrace what I earned until Jack Strider jumped me from behind like the bitter old bitch he is. So I'm not out here to talk. I'm out here to fight. I want Strider in this ring tonight in Chicago.
Well, you hear Chicago, I think they're just, wait
a minute, Thane.
I'm kind of caught off guard, to be honest.
Thane's got something else to add on to this, it seems. Mr. Key to the Kingdom.
Yeah, we saw him on the verge where he lost to Dalton.
Yeah, but not cleanly, of course. Of course, Jack Strider coming out once again. It looks like he was going to throw Dalton right under the bus, trying to hand a steel chair to Thane and corrupt him once again, but to no avail. And in the end, Dalton able to pick up the win in that matchup. You gotta think Thane has gotta be pretty pissed off about that as well. Strider's been trying to corrupt Thane to cash that Key to the Kingdom in on Silveria ever since he won it. But to no avail, Thane has not turned his back on his friend, on his mentor, Shannon Silveria.
Shannon, I respect you more than anyone else in this business. You taught me everything I know. But Strider, he's tricking you. He wants the old Shannon. He wants blood. And if you give him what he wants, he'll lose more than just a match. Possibly even more than the World's Heavyweight Championship. You'll lose everything. Everything you've worked so hard to rebuild, to get past. Strider wants to ruin that.
Thane, I know you don't think Strider has my number, but I know exactly who Strider is. I made Strider. If there's a trap, I sure as hell see it. But I'm not gonna back down from anyone, especially not from a man who hides behind lackeys and a phony injury. I even tried to warn you at On the Verge, but Dalton got the better of you in that moment. And even then, I'm proud of you for not falling for Strider's tricks. And now, buddy, it seems you and I got much bigger problems on our hands.
Well, speaking of the problem of the hour,
here comes the Titan himself. And of course, flanked by his little flunky, Dalton Thunder.
All these years and you're still so dramatic, Shannon. Gosh, you just love playing the martyr, don't you? But you're not a victim here. You're an addict. And I'm your relapse. Oh, you just sit out here and you demand a match against me. You want to do this here in Chicago? Strider versus Silveria? One more time? Wow, it really seems like you people really want to see that. Too bad it's not going to happen. No. I'm not going to fight you here tonight. I'm not going to give you the attention you crave. Because I don't need to dirty my hands yet. No, I think the place that Vale just mentioned would be perfect. At Dead Man's Hand, it will be Jack Strider versus Shannon Silveria for the World Heavyweight Championship. I am, however, glad you're itching for a fight tonight, Silveria, because Dalton here is more than happy to kick your ass.
SWW faithful, I'm gonna do something I normally don't do. It's something I surely don't want to do, but it's the only way I can get my point across. When I first joined this company, there was a man who reached his arm out to me, promised me the world, said that I was gonna get whatever I wanted in this company. He offered me a spot in his so-called left-hand path. He promised me I'd get the spots, I'd get place on the roster, I'd get showtime, I'd get all of the above. If you don't know who I'm talking about, it's Shannon Silveria, obviously. And then after he does all this, he turns his back on me. He chooses Thane. He chose the kid that reminded him of himself. And that really got to me, man. But I was thinking, maybe it's just me. Maybe it was all me. Maybe it was me. Maybe I really did stink up the joint. And then I get this other guy come in, and he offers me a hand again. Another man, Jack Strider, come in. He helped me train. He showed me it wasn't me. It was Shannon. Shannon chose his favorite and stuck with it till the very end. And there's a part of me that's a little jealous that it wasn't me. But I beat Thane. Just like I'm gonna beat Silveria. You're gonna get sent a very, very, very well thought message tonight, Shannon. You're gonna learn the hard way that you made the wrong choice. Now you should have picked me, man. Should have picked me. And tonight, I'm gonna make sure you're looking at the stars. And the last thing you'll ever think is, damn, I chose the wrong kid.
You keep talking like that, Dalton, and I'll punch your teeth down your throat, you greasy little shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dr. Evil and Mini-Me. Dalton, you want a match tonight? I'll be more than happy to oblige and end this little fever dream of yours and send you crashing right back down to reality. And Strider, you want to do this in Las Vegas? You want to do this at Dead Man's Hand? I'm calling your bluff, bitch. You're on.
As many gray hairs as you boys give me, you make my job just as easy at the same time. I always plan on leaving Vegas a rich man, so I'll make it official. Shannon Silveria will hereby defend his SWW World Heavyweight Championship against Jack Strider in the main event of Dead Man's Hand. And for tonight's main event, Dalton Thunder will face Shannon Silveria in a non-title bout. Now you boys get to stepping. I got a show to get on the road here.
Vale taking a little bit of control here and laying some law down. And it seems we've got ourselves a main event for the evening. Dalton Thunder and Shannon Silveria one-on-one.
And not only just that, Nathan, We got a main event for Dead Man's Hand now.
Already set, Silveria and Strider will collide at Dead Man's Hand one-on-one for the World's Heavyweight Championship. You got to be thinking, though, did Silveria just walk right into a trap? Did he just fall right into the hand of Jack Strider?
That could be the case, but let's not worry about the future right now. Right now, let's worry about the present. We have a huge card lined up here tonight for this monumental adrenaline.
Absolutely, and kicking it all off here tonight, it's going to be a rivalry we've seen heating up here between Adrenaline and Blitz. It's going to be KDK versus Caiman Blanco Jr. one-on-one.
Well, you know, things were heating up with them, with Caiman Blanco even interfering in the match that Kevin had with Ace Whistler on Blitz.
Absolutely, you got to think, is Kevin going to get the last laugh here tonight, though, to kick us off? But also, we've got Johnny Osaka in action against Brother McCarthy.
If I was Johnny Osaka, I would have not booked my flight to Chicago. That's all I could say about this one.
Well, it's going to be a big one here tonight, but also we got duos action. Get Swifty and the Heismen go at it once again. The last time they met on Blitz, the Heismen were victorious. You got to think tonight, Get Swifty looking to even the score and possibly get in some duos championship title contention.
And then also, speaking of championship, we have the semifinal match between Skaar, Hendrix, and Xarxes for the Premier Championship.
Absolutely. One of these women will be going to Dead Man's Hand to compete for that Premier Championship. Who is it going to be? We're going to find out later tonight. But also just announced our main event of the evening, Dalton Thunder and Shannon Silveria one-on-one.
This could affect the future of Dead Man's Hand alone. Both of these men walked out with victories at On the Verge round 2. What happens if Dalton beats Shannon tonight?
A wild world we would live in, but it could happen. But we're going to find out later tonight. Right now, Caiman Blanco Jr. and KDK is our opening contest to get the action started here tonight.
Man, Chicago is really letting Caiman have it.
Absolutely letting Caiman know what they think of him here tonight.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing 246 pounds, Caiman Blanco Jr.
Well, a hell of an introduction for Caiman Blanco Jr., courtesy of Mr. Kang. However, Caiman doesn't seem to be bothered by the booze cascading down here in Chicago, as he's quite used to it.
I mean, you know what Caiman Blanco Jr. is, right?
What's that?
He's a Nepo baby, 100%.
Honestly,
through and through.
Honestly, Caiman kind of is a Nepo baby.
You think about it with how successful.
Arrogant, entitled.
Bro screams nepotism. But hey, he is talented.
Absolutely. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Extremely talented inside the ring. It's just a shame he has the personality of a scrub daddy.
A scrub daddy?
And speaking of the opposite end of that spectrum, a man revered by the fans, by the locker room, one of the most respected superstars in SWW, the veteran, KDK.
We are witnessing a resurgence of KDK. Ever since he came back at Oblivion, he's been on a roll.
Will that roll continue here tonight, though? We're going to find out.
And his opponent, from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing 215 pounds, Kevin the Kid, KDK.
Caiman has said that Kevin is washed and that he's past his prime. But so far, what we've seen out of him, I think he is in the peak of his career thus far.
I mean, the only singles loss that Kevin's had was against Ace Whistler, and that was thanks to Caiman Blanco Jr.
Exactly. Kevin has been on a roll here. He's been so close to tasting gold here in SWW. If it's up to Caiman, he's going to try to put an end to that here tonight before it can even start.
And you know the one thing about Kevin the Kid is he never gives up. He's always going to put up a fight. And Caiman's got a hell of a fight in front of him with Kevin.
The fight is what we're about to see to kick us off here as we begin to make our way to Dead Man's Hand, and there's the bell.
And we are witnessing already a classic start with the lockup.
Both men center of the ring, collar and elbow tie up. Caiman looking to work at Kevin here. Not only that, but try to demoralize him and demoralize this crowd here, as you can already hear.
Oh, and Kevin reversing the lock, going back into one of his own.
Trying to get the momentum here in the early goings, but Caiman trying not to have none of it. Pulls him right back into a side headlock.
Yeah, it is a classic match of strength and athleticism.
Caiman definitely with the strength advantage in this one. Speaking of, look at him just taking him right down to the mat. Textbook wrestling right here.
Absolutely smart for Caiman to do so, because if he grounds Kevin, that's majority of Kevin's arsenal right out of the gate.
Absolutely. Once again, both men meeting again in that collar and elbow tie-up. Well, Kevin.
Oh, right to the corner.
Darnell having to try to break these two apart here. Oh, and Caiman with a cheap shot.
You know that was coming.
Absolutely. Kevin, though, trying to fight back, not giving in with Caiman. Both men jockeying for position here in the early goings in this matchup, and now Caiman going to drive Kevin into the rope. Once again, Darnell trying to separate these two from a stalemate, and again,
and another one.
Caiman showing no respect to Kevin here, and look at this. Kevin with a little crucifix, adding some style points on, trying to humiliate Caiman, has him rolled up, shoulders down. Almost three, but just two there. Caiman with a little something of his own. Look at this. Rolled up, shoulders down. Oh, Kevin reversing the weight here. Only one counts there, though.
We've already seen the classic Lucha Libre, and now going to a La Maestral.
Look at this. Shoulders down. Kevin with the advantage. Another 2 count, but no. Snapmare takes him down to Caiman. Now going to try to start slowly working away at Kevin, and of course, taunting this capacity crowd here. Taking Kevin lightly here, but look at the power of Caiman, big spine buster.
Brutal. If he keeps Kevin grounded, that's going to be ball game.
That's exactly what he's trying to do, is isolate him, and again another spine buster, driving him down to the ring, into the cover, leg hook, shoulders down, but just 2.
No, imagine how much pissed Chicago's going to be if Caiman wins. I know I'm going to be pissed, but Chicago, I think we will not hear it for the end of the day.
Yes, Caiman once again doing nothing but trying to disrespect Kevin. Ooh, kick there. Couldn't take him down, though, and Kevin trying to strike back at him. Oh, and just slapping him across the face, and Caiman trying to lay into him now. Oh, look at that big drop kick, using the turnbuckle for leverage right there. That's what we were talking about earlier, the athleticism of Caiman Blanco. You can't take away from him. But with that ego of his, it certainly makes you want to. And Caiman just slowly trying to work away at Kevin here.
And then KDK avoiding the knee drop right there. Now, maybe it's time for Kevin to get back into this fight.
Nice little combination, takes him down. Kevin getting this crowd here in Chicago behind him. Ooh, Irish whip looking for it, but got reversed. Caiman throws him into the turnbuckle. And look at this, there's that athleticism we were talking about. Big shoulder block into the turnbuckle.
Caiman is absolutely being smart by tackling the midsection of KDK, and that, all right.
Oh, of course, the disrespect. And Caiman once again taunting this capacity crowd here. Caiman looking for something now, stalking Kevin in the corner. Oh, but nobody home. Colliding with the top turnbuckle. Kevin looking to take advantage here. Ooh, nice kick to the head. Into the cover, hooking the leg here. Trying to put Caiman away. But only 2.
Caiman trying to keep this match slow and methodical, but Kevin's just starting to ramp up the offense here, going to the ropes.
Coming in for something. Oh, getting caught. Drop toe hold there. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, become a member of our Patreon for sweet rewards and perks, all while supporting the channel, the content, and what we do here. Head on over there and check it out. Link is in the description, and thank you guys for that support. We certainly appreciate it.
Pop-up Hurricane Rana from KDK, bringing this match back into the favor of him.
And we're trying to recover. Rolling on the ropes there. Kevin looking to strike back. Ooh, big shot to the head. Caiman over the top rope, and Kevin looking to fly. Oh no, hold on, getting caught up there. He was going for a Hurricane Rana, but gets dumped on the outside with a big power bomb for his troubles. And of course, Caiman now taunting, and not only Kevin, but this crowd once again.
Absolutely vicious. This contest just keeps going back and forth.
Darnell, the official for this one, just trying to get these guys back in the ring. Already almost at a 5 count here. Caiman doesn't care at all, it seems. Continuing to wear down Kevin here on the outside. What is this? Got something in play, and Kevin on his shoulders. Caiman just charging him into the barricade.
And back at the midsection is Caiman Blanco being smart, breaking the count. But yeah, if Kevin doesn't have, a core, he's not going to be able to do anything because he can't catch his breath.
He won't have a leg to stand on, but oh, wait a minute. Kevin fighting out of whatever he was looking for there. Oh, big time drop kick, folding Caiman in half. And Kevin on the barricade, looking for something here, big axe handle. And he doesn't seem to be done yet. Off of the ropes with a moonsault.
And just like that, it is back into Kevin's field.
That's that athleticism KDK is so known for. At an 8 count here, though, Caiman trying to catch Kevin off guard here. Looking for something here. What is this? Maybe trying to suplex him in the ring. No! A DDT on the apron to the outside that will reset the count. Brutal maneuver there, and just like that, it's right back in Caiman's hands. And now throwing Kevin into the steps on the outside here.
And it's been constant back and forth, but I'm worried that Kevin's not going to be recovering from that DDT.
Caiman just brutalizing KDK on the outside here. And what is this? Carrying him around. Oh, God, look at this. The strength of Caiman Blanco Jr. into a big suplex on the outside.
Caiman was using everything on the outside to his advantage, and is perfectly legal. Throwing Kevin in the steps, throwing him into the barricade.
And now he's looking for something else. Again, breaking that count. Continuing this assault on the outside. Oh, but Kevin looking for a big power slam here. Kevin now trying to will his way back into this thing, prevent some of this damage that's been done. But Caiman once again throwing Kevin into the barricade, continuing to use it to his advantage out here. Focusing that core, focusing that midsection, just absolutely brutalizing him out here.
There's one thing we could say about Caiman. He's been utilizing this count the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been outside of the ring for a couple of minutes now. Finally back in, and it looks like they might stay there. Caiman looking for something. Kevin with a nice up kick, trying to fight his way back out. What is this? Going into a Fujiwara armbar here. Trying to make Caiman tap in the center of the ring here. Oh, but that power. Caiman just throwing Kevin off of him.
What's Caiman looking for here?
Look at this.
Gory special?
Gory special. Utilizing that power once again. Trying to stretch away at the limbs of Kevin. And now transitioning. Look at this. Like we said, you take away Caiman's ego and his personality. God, he's a fantastic in-ring competitor. But it's so hard to root for a guy like this. But you can't deny it. Look at this. Transitioning from multiple submission holds now in a tequila sunrise.
But Kevin just trying to fight out. It looks like he's kicking him right in the face.
Big up kicks. Forceful way out of that one. Kevin trying to string something together here, but big knife edge chop from Caiman. Sending him in the corner. Once again, these guys back and forth.
Absolute. What a great match to kick off the show.
Exchanging strikes in the corner, trying to get the upper hand here. Textbook body slam from Caiman. Oh, wait a minute, using the ropes. Oh, and all of that weight just colliding on the midsection of Kevin there.
The more this match goes, the more it goes in the favor of Caiman.
Indeed, Caiman looking for something now, though, on the middle rope. Big moonsault into the cover. Leg is hooked. Will that do it? Kevin stays alive. And Caiman's starting to get a little heated now.
I'm very surprised. We're seeing like the transition of technical to lucha libre from Caiman Blanco Jr. Like you said, there's no denying that he's talented, but man is as rough as sandpaper.
Cayman's starting to get a little irritated here. You saw him just a minute ago arguing with Darnell. Kevin trying to recover, pulling himself up in the turnbuckle. Now Cayman just taunting KDK.
And of course, back into, Cayman getting caught, and then back into the corner, KDK throws Cayman.
Throwing some strikes in the midsection here. Off of the rope, trying to build something up. My God, what a clothesline. Kevin's head taken clean off, and Cayman's not done. Looking for something in the corner here. Stalking him. Oh, missed the drop kick. He came in hot and got nothing but the mat. Can Kevin capitalize? Up and down with a big tornado DDT. Into the cover, trying to put Cayman away here, but no.
Absolute resiliency shown by KDK, and then hitting that devastating DDT. I feel like now Kevin's back in this ballgame.
He's trying to get back in there. Every time he gets a little bit of momentum, Cayman steals it away, but right now Kevin is cooking, and Cayman is rocked. Oh, went for the KO! KO! Cayman thought he predicted it, but he didn't. Into the cover. Oh, and Cayman somehow, some way, gets the shoulder up. That is usually the signature move from KDK, and he's looking for something else here. Maybe another one. Cayman trying to come to his feet. Kevin looking for one more, but no. Cayman ducking under.
We're talking about resiliency. Cayman Blanco, absolute resilient. Oh,
wait a minute. On the shoulders, looking for that Royal de la Muerte. That could do it. Into the cover, leg is hooked. Oh, and Kevin somehow, some way continues to fight, and Cayman is pissed.
He can't let that anger distract him, though. If he focuses on Kevin, he can have the match won.
Oh, drop kick from behind while arguing with Darnell into the rope. Kevin with another one. Kevin has taken every advantage he can here while Cayman's getting distracted, trying to move about. I don't know if Cayman knows where the hell he is after a series of drop kicks, and Kevin gives him another one.
That temper is going to cost him. I mean, he was focusing right on Darnell, and then look where it led him. It led him back into Kevin. Back
into a bad situation here. Kevin from the top, looking for something. Oh, no. Looking for a Hurricane Rana, but got caught into a power bomb. And they're not going for the cover. They're going right back into that submission at Boston Crab with the knee planted into the back. I've never seen something like this before, Tommy.
That's going to be absolutely devastating to that core that he's already been working on the whole match.
Look at this. Now, Kevin fighting his way out, throwing Cayman off of him. But how much is he going to have left? Kevin's taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. You can see it all over his body. And Cayman once again trying to get the advantage here. And he does. Big enziguri out of nowhere. Kevin's still standing, though, somehow. And look at this. Kevin fighting back. Oh, no, went for the KO and missed. Jesus. What a sequence. Big super kick by Cayman into the cover. Will that do it? Oh, no.
Guess what I think it's going to be it? It keeps going.
The resiliency of both of these competitors on full display right now. Oh, and Kevin just thrown right into Darnell. That sure as hell looked like it was on purpose.
That absolutely was. He directed him right into him, and he's got a chair.
Cayman's got a steel chair now. Darnell's down. Oh, Kevin rolled right out of the way.
And Kevin just drop kicks him, and now both men are down. Everybody's down, even Darnell's down.
Cayman has been disarmed, but both men now trying to come to that steel chair in between them.
Cayman going back for the chair.
Oh, Kevin KO off of the rope. Cayman tried to grab that chair and got kicked square in the noggin for it. Will that do it? And it will.
What an absolute crazy match we just witnessed. Cayman was trying to do everything, and I mean everything from to win, and still couldn't weasel his way into a victory.
Here's our winner of the contest by pinfall, Kevin the King, KDK.
Even with the odds fully against him, is back against the wall. Kevin is resilient and picks up the win in the hell. Wait, hold on a minute. What the hell? Matt Short's out here, and now he's going for Kevin.
Somebody get security. He's not even supposed to be here.
Kendo stick in hand, and Matt Short is assaulting KDK out here.
Can somebody please get somebody?
Matt is looking to Bison Kevin and possibly put him out of action just like he did Ragnarok and On the Verge.
We can't keep this going. We're going to run out of roster if it keeps going.
And here comes the cavalry.
Thank God.
Multiple security guards coming down to the ring, and Matt, of course, am squaring it out. Thank God someone was here to save Kevin from what could have happened to him here tonight. And Matt Short is going to get away with a hit and run here in Chicago.
I'm so glad security came down there because, God forbid, I don't want to file another witness statement.
Matt Short becoming an absolute menace here in SWW. We're going to take a break, folks. We'll be right back.
What's up, the Adrenaline Junkies? You know, if there's one thing I've learned in all my years of fighting my way up to championship gold is that you're never going to get anywhere without taking a risk or two. Playing it safe has its limits, but there are no ceilings for the bold. So if you truly want to leave a mark, sometimes you'll need to venture to new heights and take a leap of faith. Where you land, well, that's all on you. Trial by flight will instill in you everything it takes to be a successful daredevil. But only if you are tough enough to take the punishment that comes with the territory. Think you have what it takes to soar with the best of us? Sign up for the breakout here on the SWW Patreon today, and you'll have access to the Performance Center, where you can learn one-on-one from yours truly and start building your legacy on SWW Rush. Sound good? Then what are you waiting for? Take that leap of faith right now and show me that you have the heart, that you have the discipline, that you have the guts to be the next big thing in SWW. The journey to stardom begins here. See you in flight school, soldier.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Adrenaline. And here we have the Palebloods are coming out to the ring.
You gotta think they've got a lot to say here. Ever since exiling Lips from the group and adding in Malkavian Lestat at On the Verge, and well, it seemed to work out for them. They are still the duo's champions, and it seems Malkavian fits like a glove with the Palebloods.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the SWW Duos Champions, the Palebloods.
You know, speaking of that match at On the Verge, I mean, it was a little close, but Malkavian just seemed to make easy work of Vigo and Cancer. I mean, he's been almost unstoppable since we've seen him here in SWW. He has yet to be pinned or submit on the red brand, and he made his main roster debut here at On the Verge by capturing the duo's championships with CAW.
Absolutely, and then think about it this way. In his first night on the main roster, he became a champion.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever been done before in the entirety of SWW.
First night in delivering steak drivers to both Cancer and Vigo in that contest, that put the literal nail in the coffin.
Absolutely. Vigo and Cancer. Haven't heard anything from either of them since then, so it's going to be interesting to see what their next step is. Right now, the Palebloods have got a lot they want to get off their chest.
They're just taking this all in. Chicago rooting on their side. They're excited to hear what they have to say.
Who are the next opponents? Who are the next challengers for those duos championships?
It's an absolute open field. Like, we have Get Swifty versus the Heismen happening later tonight.
Yeah, that's got to be some title implications behind that match as well, you'd like to think.
Absolutely. I mean, it is an open field on the duos division right now.
Yeah, everything in that division just picking up. And it's going to be interesting to see who's going to step up next to this new version of the Palebloods, to not just CAW, but now Malkavian as well. Let's see what the Palebloods have to say.
Let's not dance around that delicate topic. For too long, I allowed an ungrateful stray into my home just to make my petal happy. She attempted to see the best in that jester, but he is a parasite, a fading page in a new chapter. And for what? Nostalgia? Loyalty? You all want us to address the silence, to speak the name. Fine, I have no problem doing so. Lips was nothing more than deadweight. He held us down, and he is undeserving of the gift my beloved bestowed upon him. While injured, he chose to drag us with him. He tried to strip us of our titles, our legacy, from the safety of a hospital bed. That isn't family. That's fear. Fearful that we would rise without him. And rise we did. When we removed him, we didn't decline. We evolved. And while we rise better than ever, he will fade into obscurity. Gone for good, because without my petal to guide him, he simply won't have a ghostwriter to ensure he has a place at the end of this fable.
Rot must be cut from the vine, and what blooms in its place is far more beautiful.
Malkavian stepped into the Palebloods, and everything changed. At On the Verge, Vigo and Cancer were simply no match. For we are not mortal. We are legacy in motion. Now, with Mal and I as SWW Duos champions, we stand at the pinnacle, not to admire the view, but to reshape it.
The past is nothing but ash, and we do not mourn an ember that is burned out. I don't concern myself with parasites. My eyes are on gold. Premier gold. The tournament is just a formality, a collection of hopefuls that are untested, unworthy, unprepared, unwilling to do what must be done. When I win, and I will, the Palebloods become undeniable, unmatched, the most decorated force in SWW history. And I don't plan on stopping there. So try to catch up. You'll only drown in the wake.
We are the Palebloods.
Not reborn. Not reformed. Just refined. The Duos division is ours. The Premier Championship is ours. SWW is ours. and the legacy of the Palebloods is eternal.
Absolutely not mincing words on that whatsoever. Even laying claim that Xarxes will be the first premier champion come Dead Man's Hand if she beats Skaar Hendrix here tonight.
Well, she's going to have her hands full tonight in her co-main event, but it's going to be interesting to who will step to this group next. An absolute colossal force to be reckoned with right here.
They're just menacing now with Malkavian.
I mean, seriously, they really are. Malkavian, like I said, man, just a force to be reckoned with. No one has had the answer for him thus far, and he just makes this group an absolute terror.
All right, that's it. That's enough. Bring it in, boys. Now listen up. I've heard word that old Jebediah Vale's searching for the next challengers for those SWW Duos championships. And that means he's going to be on the lookout for some winners. And you both know I only coach winners. Now you may be riding high from that victory over the Funky Bunch, but last I looked, we still don't have the gold.
Relax, Coach. Relax. The big guy and I got this under control. After all, we already beat Get Swifty in the first duos match of Season 2. That puts us ahead of every other team here. Don't give yourself a heart attack, sir.
I'll give myself whatever I want, you damn pretty boy. And that's the attitude you two should have. You had it back in Bama thanks to me, and that brought you title after title. That's why I joined you on this crusade of yours, because I know what you both are truly capable of. We aren't like the other competitors. Never have been. There ain't time for the high road when you're a Heisman. You get the job done by any means necessary to get what you owed. And I'll be dog damned if we don't get the respect we deserve here on the VWM.
No doubt, Coach G. We still locked in like before. JP and I have been scoping the competition, and they ain't impressive at all. Nothing but nothing to see. Must be why they got us fighting that 70s show again. Because all those other bombs know that the Heismen are the baddest team in all of SWW, and they might as well get out the way now.
Excuse me, y'all. My bad.
Hey, watch where you going, punk?
I'm sorry. What was that?
I said you better watch where...
Nah. I heard what you said. I just want to see if you're stupid enough to repeat yourself.
Oh, who the hell you calling stupid, you damn pipsqueak?
You know damn well I'm talking to you, Roll Tide. Or was it one tackle too many to the dome from your college days? You see, I was just gonna walk about my day and just relax, but you think I had to be an asshole? You think because you're hardy ass and your friend went to trash Alabama, you got a right to make your attitude my problem? Cause now, I'm about to make it your problem too.
Oh, you don't want none of this, honey badger. I cut turds that are bigger than you. This ain't the PC no more, son. And former champ or not, everybody knows you would last 5 minutes in that ring with me. So you need to pump them brakes before you get more than just your feelings hurt. And JP, you saw what I did there, right? You saw what I did there. That was clever wordplay by me.
Okay then. Let's go ahead and make it official and get it cracking on the next blitz. And it ain't gonna be no damn Oklahoma drill. See, you may have been a fantastic linebacker, but you're dealing with a Saquon Barkley, and if I gotta hurdle over you, then so be it. You in the ring with me, and you gonna understand what happens when you mess with a wild southern thing like myself. So you can get scratched, you can get bit, you can get hit. It's tough shit, my brother. Get ready to fall in line, Heisman, and see what a true play caller looks like.
Well, big implications for the Heismen and Kareem Hall, but the Heismen got more problems to worry about here tonight. Well, right now, it's time for Johnny Osaka versus Brother McCarthy.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 226 pounds, Johnny Osaka.
Johnny Osaka Osaka all jumping around and everything while he can, because I have a feeling once that bell rings, it ain't going to be smiling and having a good time.
Yeah, Brother McCarthy, we've only seen him in one match thus far, but I mean, this guy is an absolute animal. And no discredit to Johnny, phenomenal athlete, great in-ring competitor, but this size difference may be a lot for him to handle in this one.
Who knows? We could see an upset. We've seen upsets before.
That's true.
There's only one way to find out.
And it is about that time.
Christ, he scares me.
Hey, watch that. Don't be doing none of that now. I don't think Brother McCarthy would take too light of you using the Lord's name in vain. He seemed like he might come up here and do something about it.
Yeah, touche. I don't want to be dead.
And his opponent, from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing at 296 pounds, Brother McCarthy!
Brother McCarthy just bursting onto the scene here in SWW. And this guy has been an absolute unit so far here. He's only been in one matchup, but he made it look easy.
Absolutely. He made quick work of Tony the Milkman Stevens.
Yeah, and that's not a competitor to be taken very lightly either, but McCarthy just has this imposing will about himself. I mean, he definitely is unique. I'll say is a good way to put it.
I would say maybe a, no pun intended, godly presence, maybe?
Perhaps so. That may be something on his side. At least in his mind, that may be all that matters. Nevertheless, back to the action here on Adrenaline. Johnny Osaka, Brother McCarthy 1-on-1, and Osaka wasting no time at all.
Hey, using
just
that speed
running to the corner here with McCarthy, but just obviously not a matchup. And straight from McCarthy.
Got a big boot for his troubles right in there. Even though Johnny was going right into the gate, it's probably just a little best way to say overzealous.
Very overzealous. Look at the strength of McCarthy on full display. Pump handle slam there. And now McCarthy gonna lay in those shots. And then look at this guy. I mean, look at him. He doesn't look like what you would think is, your good old God-fearing Christian man. I mean, for God's sake, he's got more tattoos than I think anybody on this roster might have.
Absolutely. Thinking about it, his Sundays are probably going to church, going to the tattoo parlor, and then going to the gym, it looks like.
That seems like a full day for Mr. McCarthy here. Osaka trying to fight back, though. Pushing off Brother McCarthy and trying to get something going here. But McCarthy just not letting it happen.
Big knee to the chest on that.
Right up on the shoulders. But Osaka fighting his way out. Trying to get something going here. Springboard. Oh, but missing. Nobody home there. And McCarthy right back to trying to take advantage. And good God, the backdrop suplex driving Osaka's head straight into the mat.
Devastating. That was just absolutely devastating right there. And look, he just deadlifted him off the floor.
The strength of Brother McCarthy. He might be the strongest man on this whole roster, and throwing Osaka down like a friggin' rag doll.
Like I said, it was all smiles when Johnny was making his way, but I don't think he's going to be smiling now.
Well, the smiles are all but fading from everyone here in Chicago, besides that man, Brother McCarthy himself. Johnny, though, trying to fight back, trying to get this crowd on their feet here. Big single leg drop kick. Finally taking McCarthy down straight into the cover. Only one, though.
If I was Johnny, yeah, I'd have to attack at all sides, at all angles. I have to use that speed to my advantage. But just like that.
And a big knee in the gut there. McCarthy just not letting up at all, continuing this onslaught of offense.
Did he just axe handle him to the side of the face?
He sure did, and now just stomping away at him. Just brutal is what Brother McCarthy is.
There's a few words to you describe it, but brutal is absolutely one of them. God-fearing should be another.
McCarthy continuing to try to fire shots off, but Osaka trying to build some momentum here, and as soon as he gets able to, he gets stopped right in his tracks, and McCarthy, again, raining those right hands down.
Just as soon as Johnny goes out the gate closes right on him. Getting just punches, knees, anything from Brother McCarthy at this point.
Not to mention the show of strength we've seen on display already. Look at his head. That back tattoo, it covers almost half of his head. You know how much pain that's got to be? This guy's pain tolerance must be absolutely incredible.
I can barely tolerate a paper cut. I can't imagine that.
Big shoulder block taking Osaka down again. Osaka trying to use his speed, trying to use his athleticism to his advantage here, but McCarthy almost like running into a brick wall. Ooh, look at this though. Osaka, nice reverse DDT there off of the top rope, and McCarthy getting out of the ring, maybe trying to recover for a second.
Absolute ring awareness is what that is.
May also be trying to bait Osaka in. McCarthy not the fastest guy in the world, but it doesn't seem to matter, as his power is enough to make up for it. Throwing Osaka over that top rope there. Looking for something here, but Johnny trying to fight back once again. Over the top, and oh no, look for a crossbody, but McCarthy moves right out of the way.
Just an absolutely devastating leg drop, brother, on that one. And then back to the ground Osaka is. He's not going to get any offense from the ground, but just like that, he reverses it and gets McCarthy back onto the ground too.
Bringing some knees on him, trying to weaken him as much as possible. Big elbow drop there.
You know, I got to give Johnny absolutely credit. This has gone on longer than I thought it would be.
Now, he's not backing down, that's for sure. There's that crossbody, this time connecting. Osaka trying to string some things together here. A leg drop of his own. And he's not done. Osaka to the apron, looking for something here. Another one.
Double the leg drop.
Oh, that was a hat trick.
Yeah.
That was a hat trick. Oh, but still just one.
What's it going to take? Like, honestly, what's it going to take? Is it going to take a splash of miracles in this one?
Oh, my God. Just ripping away at Osaka's head. And Osaka still, though, not giving up. Trying to fight back as much as he can. He's definitely got this crowd in here in Chicago behind him, that's for sure.
They have absolute faith in Johnny Osaka, that's for sure. But somebody else has faith in Brother McCarthy, and, you know, that's the man upstairs.
Oh, look at this. Look for DDT there. McCarthy fighting him off, though. This size disadvantage for Osaka might just be too much for him to bear. And now McCarthy just throwing strikes away at Johnny, throwing him down to the ground like a child. Now stalking him in the corner. McCarthy, was looking for that big elbow we saw him put his opponent away with last time when he faced Tony the Milkman, but Osaka fighting back.
Osaka's got a second win now, that's for sure.
He is wasting no time, striking away at McCarthy, doing everything he can, but God, what a clothesline. Takes Osaka down, turns him inside out. That could be it right there. Into the cover, but Johnny gets the shoulder up.
Nathan, you're comparing Brother McCarthy to a brick wall. He's like a brick monastery at this point. But I got to give Johnny credit where credit's due. Because sometimes in order to take things down from the foundation, it doesn't take brute force, but it just takes persistence, like water going through stone.
Damn, Tommy, that was pretty insightful. I wouldn't take any of you to have been such a smart guy, you know what I'm saying? I would have thought by your last name, your entire personality would have been based around gabagool and ferrets or something.
Wow, are you being the wise guy or something over there?
No, never, not me.
You know, I like you, Nathan.
Ooh, big forearm from McCarthy, and a big boot takes Osaka down.
Dude, Johnny was giving everything he could to Brother McCarthy on that one.
I mean, you gotta admire Johnny for sitting there to stand and exchange strikes with a man the size of Brother McCarthy.
Like I said, though, persistence is key. If Johnny keeps going on the offense,
yeah, but persistence ain't gonna have much to do. Oh, if McCarthy can inflict a lot of damage outside of this ring, and that's exactly what he was trying to do. Johnny trying to avoid it the best that he can, but I mean, these hammering shots from McCarthy, not just slamming his head right into the apron.
Those are like pretty much the force of sledgehammers coming at you.
And now McCarthy gonna do exactly what I thought he was gonna do and inflict damage here on the outside, just beating Osaka relentlessly into the barricade. Laying him up there, and another one of those big boots, this time to the skull of Johnny Osaka.
I really don't know how much more Johnny can take in this one.
Well, McCarthy breaking that count. Darnell had it up to an 8-9 right there. McCarthy breaking that count, trying to quiet this crowd down here in Chicago. And just again, running Osaka right into the barricade.
If I was Johnny, I'd give up. Plain and simple.
Oh, God, again. This time his body just bouncing off of the barricade. But I don't think Johnny's going to give up.
Oh, my God. Look at that.
Just bashing his head in on the outside, man. This just getting brutal to watch here from Brother McCarthy.
This is just absolutely just insane just to see him go through this.
Just the raw physical power of Brother McCarthy. And again, this time inside the ring, but Johnny trying to fight back, trying to do everything he can to stay in this one, to try to build some momentum up. We're catching that boot that time, trips him up. Nicely done, Johnny. Getting this crowd on their feet and behind him. Went for a wheel kick there, and McCarthy moved right out of the way. And a shot right to the head.
He cleaned his clock.
McCarthy in the corner setting up. We saw this against Tony Stevens. That shot to the head. The Last Supper from Brother McCarthy. And that is going to do it for Johnny Osaka here tonight.
I don't think he's going to be chewing that meal with no teeth now.
Here's your winner of the contest by pinfall, Brother McCarthy.
Absolute devastation in Chicago, courtesy of Brother McCarthy.
McCarthy putting on a hell of a match here tonight. Credit given to Johnny Osaka as well, but this guy is going to be an absolute menace here in SWW.
Absolutely. He just put the nail in the coffin for him, fed him his last supper, and most importantly, laid him to rest.
Introducing first, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 177 pounds, Jaye Fontaine.
Jaye now. Jaye's not going to take that leg.
Jaye Fontaine not looking to be defeated so easily. If I could throw away my journalist integrity for just a second, just out of the love of this sport, I will say, with all bias in my heart, I do believe Jaye Fontaine is the future of this business.
Jaye looking for something on that middle rope, stalking. Big code red. Looking for that stage dive. That stage dive. The stage dive.
This game was for child's play.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. The Triad made their way down to the ring here, and it seems like they've got something they want to say.
Alright, everyone. Look, I understand why I've not been seen in the brightest of lights. Both to the back by the guys and the gals, and especially out here with all of you, the faithful. And, well, safe to say that Kepri, Perry, and myself have been talking about everything, really. See, we've realized that this soul vine hasn't only been affecting me in my head, it's been affecting the people around me. People I care about greatly. People I call family. I mean, every one of you out here tonight and everyone back home has witnessed me become this monster version of myself that lashes out and says horrible things and does even worse things to people. And that became most evident to me at On the Verge. Now, as much as I want to come out here and tell you that I'm fine, that this soul vine hasn't gotten to me and that I'm still the same me you all know, But the fact of the matter is I can't lie to myself anymore. And I especially can't lie to any of you either. So, myself, Capri, and Perry, we've had a lot of talks about what to do. Especially what to do with the Triad as a whole. And I think we've made a decision that's going to be tough to make. But it's even going to be harder to do.
Please understand that every family goes through their hardships, but the strongest can weather any storm that comes its way, even ones that may cause them to drift apart for a time.
That's why tonight, we just want to let you all know that despite everything that's happened between us, we are still going to be close friends, backstage and outside of the ring. However, when it comes to sticking together as a unit, as a flock, see what I did there? Well, it comes time where every bird gets too big for the nest, and they must fly solo.
Is there something you're trying to say there, Caps?
What? Did I say something wrong? I thought I used the bird leaving the nest metaphor perfectly this time. I mean, after all, you said it yourself before we came out here, brother. There's no point in dragging things out and leaving the faithful in the dark. They would have so many questions left unanswered. It's like our brother Tre says. We are ripping off the bandage.
Yeah, I know what I said, but I also said we needed to pick our words carefully. Everything we say is under watch, so you ripping the bandage off is only gonna make us look foolish right now. But who am I kidding, right? What's new with us, right? Tune in to SWW to see the Triad lose another fight against the entire damn roster week after week. And I'm sick of it. Let's face it, guys. We've only joined forces not because we believed in each other. It's because we pitied one another, and it's done nothing for us. This is a new season, and yet nothing has changed for us. How long before we need to stop feeling sorry for ourselves and produce some damn results, for God's sake?
Come on, Yuri. Capri, brother, calm down. We talked about this as a family.
Alright then, Funtron. Then I suppose you'd finally like to ditch the ball and chain that's been holding you back all this time, huh? Is that right? I can't believe you would say that you pity us. You know how indebted I am to you, and yet you throw these harsh, hateful words at me and at Perry, when all I have done, when all she has done, has ever been working for you, reaching our true potential as a team, brother. I do what I must for the greater good. Now it is true that we've had more than a few rough patches, but...
Oh, but what? We're family, right? Give it a rest, will you? Can we stop ignoring the writing on the wall? This trio isn't working for any of us. It hasn't for a long time, and it would only delay the inevitable of us three continuing on like this into the future. I don't know about you two, but I'm done being a punching bag for all these deplorable, selfish, egotistical bastards who seem to underestimate how dangerous I truly am. Would you like me to demonstrate for you right now, old friend?
Whoa. Just stop and listen, you two. We all promised that this moment wouldn't cause anything between us.
Us? Us? Oh God, the waterworks, Perry. This isn't an us anymore. That's the whole reason we came out here. We don't need to string these folks along anymore. We were supposed to be the ones willing to make a change. The ones willing to become more ruthless when we need to. Willing to make the necessary sacrifices in order to finally get somewhere in this company. Like finally getting some gold. But that isn't possible with this Triad label holding us back. It's time for us to shed the dead weight keeping us from what we deserve. The Triad is over. And I promise that both of you now, if either of you get in my way, I won't even think twice about what I have to do. Now out of the bloody way.
No. No, Yuri. Please. This is the Soul Vine talking. This isn't you. Yuri!
Let him go, Perry. Let him go. He's on his own now.
Did the Triad just break up?
I think so. I mean, Yuri has just changed so much since Divinity, ever since being soul-vined by Sylas Birch. I mean, he is just, for the lack of a better term, lost his mind.
They used to say that birds of a feather flock together, but that's not the case anymore.
It doesn't seem to be. Well, folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back and hear from the world, Angelo.
Mr. Mike, wake up.
Since switching to Dr. Squatch, everyone's been calling me Moisture Mike Tyson. Dr. Squatch, total moisture, the ultra moisturizing bar soap made with natural ingredients. Everyone has a plan until they realize they're showering with synthetic cleansers.
Dr. Squatch Total Moisture is made with real plant butters and extracts.
It's true. Now sniff. Take a bite out of dryness with Dr. Squatch Total Moisture. In stores and online at drsquatch.com.
Dr. Squatch, baby. Gotta love some Dr. Squatch. You like some Dr. Squatch, Tommy?
Absolutely.
You wash your ass?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, good. I was making sure, because I know a bunch of people be not washing their ass, leaving pizza cutters under bed, mac and cheese under bed. You know what I'm saying? I had to be sure that I had the right partner.
Absolutely filthy vermin they are on that one. And speaking of filthy vermin, here's the world Angelo.
Yeah, not just a filthy vermin, a thief! A thief walking around here with the U.S. title he stole from Garo.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the world, Angelo!
We were talking about how monumental On The Verge was, but honestly, in my opinion, it's no thanks to this man.
Angelo came out after that United States Championship matchup, assaulted the champion Garo. Ladies and gentlemen, don't get it twisted. Angelo is not the United States champion. I repeat, he is not the United States champion. The champion is still Garo. Angelo simply stole that belt and has had it ever since then and is walking around with it, parading around with it like he's the champion.
He shouldn't be proud of his actions. Not at all.
Definitely not proud at all. Nothing to be proud of.
No.
But he sure seems proud.
Yeah. He's
holding it around, holding it up like it's really his.
Yeah, he's just a thief. That's what he is. He beat his brother.
Assaulted his cousin. Yeah, assaulted his cousin.
And then stole a title.
He wants to talk about Garo being a criminal and having a rap sheet. Angelo's building quite one of his own.
Absolutely. I mean, I know a thing or two about rap sheets. This man's on his way to get one.
Well, you can best bet Garo's not going to take any of this lying down. We're going to see what Angelo's got to say for himself, as the crowd here in Chicago lets them know how they feel.
Oh, save it. I know what you're all thinking. I didn't win a match for this title. And you know what? You're right. I didn't. Because I don't need to. I took it. Just like I've taken every opportunity that Vale has tried to deny me. You see, under Bruno, I was on track to be the face of this company. Main events, marquee matches, title shots, respect. But now, Now I'm forced to fight my own brother, while a criminal like Garo Torigian gets to carry this title around like it means something. A felon. A man who should still be behind bars, not carrying the United States Championship. You want a symbol of America? It's not Garo, that's for damn sure. It's me. I represent order. I represent greatness. I represent hierarchy. From this day forward, I am the true United States champion. And if you don't like it...
Whoa! Well, business is about to pick up here, that's for damn sure. I think someone's coming back for their property.
Garo, like I said, he wasn't going to take this lying down, and he's coming out here to probably kick Angelo's ass and to get his belt back.
It's a miracle he's walking. Did you see that blood eagle he took on the barricade?
Absolutely brutal, but a man like Garo Torigian, it's going to take a hell of a lot to keep him down, and Angelo trying to grab him before he gets in the ring, and Garo's on him like white on rice.
We got a brawl in Chi-Town. Two behemoths going at it. And it's crazy.
Where's those three security guards from earlier? We need them out here now to break this up. Oh, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe let Garo kick Angelo's ass and take his belt back. And Angelo scurrying out of the ring like the little vermin he is. Well, big vermin, I should say.
Oh, absolutely. He runs fast for a big vermin, though. He's hightailing it out there like he's got a Baconator in the back waiting for him.
Well, he's got an ass whooping waiting for him inside the ring, but of course Angelo gonna scurry off.
Angelo! You want to talk about what I've done? About where I've been? I earned this, goddammit! I fought for it! Bled for it! I got out of jail and fought my way into this ring while you were too busy crying about your place on the card. You didn't take this from me, Angelo. You just delayed the ass-kicking that's coming. And when it comes, oh boy, I'm gonna wipe that up.
Watch out, Angelo coming back into the ring. What the hell's he got in his hand? Oh my God!
Did he just pull out a taser?
Angelo has a taser in his hand. He just tased Garo. Oh my God, again!
He just tased him in the face. This is just inhumane.
What in the hell?
And of course, Scurry's off with the U.S. title yet again.
I cannot believe this. Angelo just tased Garo in the middle of the ring, not once, but twice, and he's getting out of here again with the U.S. title.
Just absolutely just despicable. I'm disgusted.
Just when you think he can't sink any lower, his fat ass does.
Garo, as you lay there, hopefully as uncomfortable as possible, I hope your mind is playing back the memories. There you lie, once again, on the ground, just as those officers back in Brooklyn had you before you were hauled off to Attica State. Oh, you people think whatever you want. It means nothing when you support a criminal like him. And while you cheer him on from the gutters, I will be at the top of the summit, fixing this division that you have ruined. So remember, Garo, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, you will never change. You'll always be that same man locked up, whether it's physically or mentally. You'll always be behind bars. And me, I'm a revolutionist. I'm a walking legacy. I am the world.
And he's also an asshole.
That's putting it lightly. That's
Angelo
just putting it lightly.
tasing Garo and leave him laying in the ring, all while still walking around with that stolen U.S. championship.
He can't keep getting away with this.
Well, it seems like he will for tonight, but folks, still to come, we've got Skaar, Hendrix, and Xarxes one-on-one in a semifinal round in the Premier Championship Tournament.
This is a match that a lot of people have been talking about, and I think they're going to get their money's worth for absolutely sure.
Absolutely. Who's going to Dead Man's Hand for that championship? We're going to find out. But tonight in the main event, as made earlier in the night by Commissioner Vale, Dalton Thunder meets with the world's heavyweight champion, Shannon Silveria.
And the question is, what if Dalton beats Shannon tonight?
Now,
what does that throw together?
The question is, what tricks does Strider have up his sleeve tonight? But folks, up next, it's duos action as the Heismen and Get Swifty go at it once again for the second time here.
They lit a fire the last time they competed, so it's now time for the run back.
Well, you know what that sound means. It is game time for the Heismen.
United as a front, they are ready to storm the ring.
The following duos match is set for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 503 pounds, the team of Terry Cole and JP Sawyer, and accompanied by Coach BG, the Heismen.
Coach BG leading the charge and his boys right behind him.
Yeah, but you got Scary Terry right there in full view of the camera, and then you got JP Sawyer right on the left-hand side. And the last time we saw them in action, it was a classic match against Swifty, so now they're looking to run it back and to get a clean sweep on the competition.
With the Heismen currently 2-0 here in Season 2 so far. That victory over Get Swifty you're just speaking about, and also the last time we saw them on Blitz, they defeated Kaiju Kakentai. Can they go 3-0 here tonight with another win over Get Swifty, or are they going to even the score?
And the party is getting started. Chicago is feeling it, Nathan.
Oh, absolutely. This crowd lit up for these guys. A fan favorite in the duos division.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 423 pounds, the team of Tyler Emerson and Tyreek Swift. Yes, Swifty!
Chi-Town is having a party. Get Swifty right in the front, leading the charge.
These guys definitely need to come out with the win here tonight. And you know, you can hear everyone here in Chicago, and I'm sure in the Premier chat, if you're watching us live, that these guys are absolutely the fan favorites in this one.
You know, I really wish I could dance as well as these guys, but I got 2 left feet, Nathan.
Well, you might have 2 left feet, but what you all need is 2 thumbs up on the video here for us. Subscribe if you're new, and of course, enable that bell for all notifications so you never miss any of our content here on the Virtual Wrestling Network.
That was an absolute good segue there, Nathan.
Absolutely.
Man, I want to dance. I really do.
It's infectious.
It is absolutely infectious.
And they make it look easy.
Look at them go. Man, every time I see Swifty, I have a smile on my face.
What do you think's in Tyler's cup? That's what I'm truly curious about.
I don't know if we're allowed to say, but I smelled it. It was strong.
Well, but I hope it's not too strong. They got to get the job done here tonight. And they're going to have their hands full with the Heismen. JP Sawyer, Tyreek Swift starting us off here. They've been eyeing each other down. Yeah. And Tyreek letting JP knows what he thinks of him. But
that was absolutely kind of well-deserved in that field.
Throwing him into the corner. Tyreek, getting nothing. But the hardness of that turnbuckle. And JP dropping a nice elbow.
Yeah, just like that. It's going to be, if it's anything like the last match that they had, we're in for a treat.
You know, JP the former quarterback, he's got a little bit of strength to him there. You just saw him chuck Tyreek around like he was nothing.
Yeah, hey, if you were a quarterback, you had to defend yourself somehow on the field.
Maybe we'll throw those passes too, but you want to talk about strength.
Yeah.
Look no further than that man right there. Scary Terry Cole. Tyreek trying to take them both on. Oh, and JP. Just roughhousing Tyreek into the corner. Repeated double axe handles.
Looking a little tempered, but right there, Terry's got the tag in.
Look for a nice little spine buster. Dropping them down. What is this? Terry just going to pull Tyler off of the apron already with some shenanigans here. Darnell didn't see it. Too busy trying to get JP out of the ring. He is the illegal man now.
And Terry distracting Darnell while JP's out the outside.
I mean, these guys are really a well-oiled machine.
They're bending the rules. That's for sure.
Tyler trying to get back on the apron. Terry, the legal man. Tyreek is back in. Oh, both of them, though. Combining up on Terry.
Yeah, talk about fair play on this. All right.
All right, now it's starting to break down.
It's going to be hard to keep up with this.
Right now, Tyreek and Terry, the legal men in this matchup. Darnell's got his hands full trying to keep a control on this thing.
Yeah, Darnell's working for his check on this one, that's for sure.
Don't forget also about what we saw earlier tonight. We saw the Heisman warming up, and Kareem happened to bump into him and rubbed him the wrong way. And look at this, though. Look at this three-point stance and just tackling Tyreek down.
I just thought we were on the gridiron for a second on that one.
But Kareem is going to be going one-on-one with Terry Cole on blitz. Maybe Kareem might have bitten off a little more than he can chew. We'll have to see.
Yeah, but also the Heisman maybe getting distracted with trying to talk about future plans when they got something dire in the ring right now as Get Swifty is on the offense.
Absolutely. You heard Coach Gibbs tell him earlier. He said, we got to get that gold. They're going to have a hell of a time trying to take it from the Palebloods. We saw them earlier tonight. Definitely going to be a hard team to beat. Big bulldog from Emerson.
And that's the thing. Emerson's the veteran in this match, too.
Yeah.
He's been around for a while here on the BWN.
He's got the most experience inside of the ring out of all these competitors.
He's been a former tag champion, too.
Absolutely. Former TXW tag team champion, Tyler Emerson. Tyreek now just throwing some shots down on JP.
Talk about his fair play for JP going on the offense on the outside while he was the illegal man.
Tyreek getting him a little bit of receipt right there. Maybe looking to tag in Emerson now, and he does. What have they got in store here? Oh, big double super kick. Oh, they're not done.
Wait, what have they go? They're both going to the top?
Both to the top rope looking for something. Tyreek and Tyler both gonna fly in stereo. Big splash into the cover. Oh, and here comes Terry to break it up.
And that's the thing about these matches, that anytime there's a pinfall, another man could just come in and break it up at the right there. And just like that, all right.
Ooh, trying to take him down with a clothesline, but no, JP getting the advantage. Terry, such a big guy. Pretty hard to take down sometimes.
There's a reason why they had championships on the field like they did. And Terry's a good reason.
What is this? Oh my God, look at this. Just throwing Terry's body weight all on Tyler Emerson.
And that is a big man to be doing that to. And JP just made that look effortless.
Cole going for Tyreek on the outside. Maybe getting distracted though. Tyler had a little bit of time to try to fight back. Throwing some shots at Terry. Coming in off the rope, getting caught and just thrown up into the air.
The elevation that Emerson just hit was unfathomable.
Trying to make a tag out, and Terry taunting Tyreek.
That's the one thing. Scary Terry Cole, he's afraid of nothing. Everything's afraid of him.
Yeah, it's quite the opposite.
Yeah.
Emerson, once again, trying to fight back. You got Coach BG down there, trying to call the shots in this one to hype his boys up. Ooh, tag made there. Tyreek coming in, big drop kick, taking the big man down. Tyreek getting fired up. Slamming Terry into the mat repeatedly.
Tyreek back at it again with
taking JP down, but no, might have got distracted. Cole trying to take advantage of that. Tyreek not letting him. Into the turnbuckle he goes. Ooh, and Terry fighting his way out.
And that's just brute force right there, belly to belly.
Speaking of brute force.
That was just just throws a wrench into the momentum that Tyreek just picked up on it.
And now Terry looking to isolate Tyreek in the corner once again. And that's the key to a tag team match like this. You gotta keep your opponents isolated. Look at that. That was on purpose. They just mimicked exactly what Swifty did moments ago, but Tyreek making the hot tag in. Darnell trying to get Terry out of here as he's now the illegal man.
And that's the thing, the overconfidence from the Heismen let Tyler get the hot tag into the ring.
Tyler is on fire, dropping some fist drops.
Old classic Emerson with these fist drops.
Big hat trick there. Oh, and Emerson now trying to take Terry down perhaps. Ooh, Terry not going to go down easily.
Yeah,
Tyler.
He's dancing. He just danced it off.
Big drop kick. Knocking him off the apron.
I heard shaking it off, but dancing it off is a new one for me.
JP into the corner. Tyler maybe looking to tag Tyreek right back in. Both of these teams very quick with the tags, trying to keep each other fresh. Nice atomic drop. Takes him down with a drop kick. Look at this combination from Get Swifty.
And that agility, that swiftness, no pun intended, is what could bring the Swifty to get the victory on the Heismen.
Look at that, the power. Nice German suplex. Going for the count, and Tyler going after Cole. Maybe he thought Cole was going to try to break that up, maybe.
Hey, it was smart. It was that defensiveness right there, too. Because like you said, like we saw earlier, Scary Terry going into the ring, breaking up a pin, and then now Tyler making sure that didn't happen again.
Big clothesline from Terry, taking him down. Tyler was trying to tag out, but Terry not letting him. And now JP trying to go after Tyreek on the apron. This is starting to break down big time. This match has been very chaotic since the start.
It's been hard to keep up, but I think
it really has. Both teams just doing everything they can to try to win this matchup. Ooh, JP getting thrown into his own turnbuckle, but no.
And now Emerson's completely isolated as Tyreek's on the outside.
Snap suplex from JP Sawyer.
Like, the Heismen are playing smart by keeping it on their half of the ring.
Yeah, they're keeping each member of Get Swifty isolated over there as much as possible. They're repeatedly tagging each other in and out. What are they looking for here? Always going to slam Terry down on him again. You got to imagine that air might be knocked out of Emerson's lungs right there, and immediately Cole trying to take Tyreek down off of the apron.
Just
Emerson rolling out. Oh, and JP flying off of there. Tyreek flying in. There's so much going on right now.
It is out of control. It is out of control right now.
Tyreek getting hyped up out here while we got Sawyer on the outside fighting Emerson, but Tyreek dives out, taking him out. And now Emerson takes Cole down with a big clothesline.
And now Swifty's got the advantage
Swifty has got the advantage. Trying to make another tag here, it seems. JP pulling himself on the apron. Cole coming in. Hey, they're going for it again this time. Another one, this time on Cole, and it connects. JP coming in, trying to save his partner. Takes Emerson down.
JP's got to defend his partner because, you could be big, but getting kicked in the mouth, it's not going to do much for him.
Oh, God, big shot right there. And Terry just chucking Tyreek down onto the mat.
It's so crazy to see how back and forth this has been.
Yeah, each team has looked phenomenal in this matchup so far, but only one's going to be able to win. Ooh, Terry fighting him off, and Emerson pulls him off of the apron. And this has been pure chaos, man.
It's hard to keep up. You know what?
I'm with Tyreek right there.
It's just been...
Bud is freaking out on the outside. Yeah. Tyreek over the top.
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster from the top to the outside. JP's down, and Tyreek not done yet, looking for something else. Scouting Terry. Terry waking up. Oh, missing the double axe, though.
That's... Oh, we're going for a butterfly?
Oh, no, Tyreek. The agility. Escaping that. But Terry putting a stop to that momentum. But wait a minute. Tyreek, ooh, no, missed that big boot there.
European uppercut for his troubles.
Trying to slow this thing back down.
That's what they have to do. If they want to keep the momentum that they have to slow it down and to isolate each member of Get Swifty.
Another tag made in here. What are these guys looking for here? Look at the strength of Terry. Big suplex. Oh, with a drop kick assisted. Beautifully done there.
These are two well-oiled machines just going at it.
Darnell. Get out of there, man. Getting caught in the crossfires.
Darnell's working for his check. The cameramen are working for their check. Everybody is working for their check in this match, that's for sure.
Look at this. Oh, the strength of Terry. Tossing Tyreek.
He flew. Ooh, hammerlock flatliner.
JP maybe looking to try to end this. Tyreek is the legal man. Look at the strength, just Germaning him across the ring. Both members of Get Swifty down right now. The Heismen have this match in the palm of their hands.
This could be that clean sweep they're talking about. That would throw him in contention, plain and simple.
Ooh, wait, Tyreek up. Firing back on JP. Isolate him in the corner, big knee. He's not done yet. Tagging Emerson in.
What are they
looking for here? Ooh, just throwing him into that wheelbarrow. Ooh, wheelbarrow DDT. He's not done yet with a suplex.
The assist with both feet from Tyreek was just crazy to think about.
Into the cover. Two. Ooh, JP just kicking out. Yeah, Coach BG getting a little upset there.
Yeah. You remember when JP was telling him not to have a heart attack? He might have one if this keeps going up.
And right now, Emerson trying to get back to the offensive here. Ooh, big drop kick taking down JP. Terry was trying to get a tag off. Emerson took him down. JP getting caught with a big boot.
That big boot is just vicious.
They might have played him right there. JP took his eyes off the ball. Terry got knocked straight off of the apron. And look at this. What in the world? Double banger for Tyler Emerson. That could be it. Oh, but no, Terry is up here to make sure a pinfall doesn't happen. But Emerson launches him off the apron. Could buy him just the time they need to try to put JP away here.
Now JP's back in the corner, but that's only going to set up trouble. And I look like we're about to see.
Looking to maybe put this one away. Party foul. Cole trying to come in and stop it. Oh, getting caught in the apron. Oh, the strength of Tyreek just belly to belly suplexing Cole. And now into the cover. Will that be enough? Two. It will.
And just like that, the undefeated streak of the Heisman's over. Get Swifty, evening the odds now.
A great matchup, but Get Swifty, tonight was their night. And Tyreek seemed to have every answer for Terry Cole that he could. And man, Kareem's got to be feeling pretty good right about now. He's got to be laughing at the fact that Get Swifty just upset the Heisman here tonight.
And just like that, the party continues here in Chicago.
Hey, yo, Yuri! Where the hell you running off to, player? Got somewhere better to be all of a sudden?
What, Tre? What now, huh? I'm not in the mood to huddle up for another one of your lectures, mate. Save it for someone else. I'm busy.
Not no damn more. We need to talk, and you better check that attitude, man. What? Thought you gonna drop your little snarky-ass comments and bounce, huh? Not on my watch, partner. You know damn well what I came here to talk to you about. Now tell me, what in the hell was that out there earlier?
You know what that was, Tre. The world wanted answers, so I gave them answers. I had to do what was necessary.
Necessary, huh? Alright, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Tell me you just talking out the side of your neck and you're not making the dumbest decision of your career. Are you really gonna cut off the two people that have been there since you got yourself back to SWW? The two folk that have Always been by your side, in and out of that ring every step of the way. Think for a damn second, man. We still ain't sure if we beat this Soulvine shit yet. You know isolation ain't what's best for you right now. Look, I get needing space after a big loss. I completely get that. But you don't need to burn bridges with the folk that done stuck by you even when no one has believed in you since Divinity, man.
Oh, get in the bin with that crap, mate. Clearly, you didn't hear what I said out there. So I'll repeat myself so your blockhead ass can understand. This isn't about what Sylas or Perry or any other those daft Chicago think about my life anymore. For once in my life, this is about doing what's best for me. I'm done shaking hands with folks that will only stab me in the back with the other. So Tre, if that means burning a few bridges to light my way forward, then so be it.
Hey, look, stop trying to walk away from me right now. We ain't done here. You talking about cutting ties like it's nothing to you. Like it's easy as breathing when them shits are the only thing that have been keeping you stable this entire time. You're telling me years of friendship, blood being spilled for each other, just gone like that. I don't buy that one damn bit. I understood how pissed you were at Garo heading into On the Verge. And that in order to beat him, there were some lines you thought you had to cross in order to win that US title, right? But why cross this one with people who've only done right by you?
Jesus, there's always a line, always a stupid line that only I have somehow crossed, despite, everyone else that loves to cheat, use cheap tricks to get the win, use interference to get the advantage in matches, bring up my past failures, bring up my family, my husband, and not even bother to acknowledge all of that when it comes to me, when I throw it back in the exact same material back at their faces. Suddenly, I'm crossing this golden line that isn't meant to be crossed. But if everyone else is doing it, Tre, then what line am I supposed to have crossed, huh?
You don't think I see that, man? I ain't Stevie Wonder, I can read the damn room. That's why I'm still here talking to you, trying to save you from making the biggest mistake in your life, man. I'm not gonna sit back and let another family go like the Hunterage did.
You may not want to finish what you're about to say just then, mate. That name has been a touchy subject lately. One that every bellend in that locker room loves to tear me down with week after week. Well, are you laughing now? Everyone loves mentioning my failures, but it's time others start paying for bringing it up. If you are a true friend of mine, like you keep claiming that you are, you will acknowledge the fact that all of my actions are completely fucking justified. And that is merely a warm-up, mate. I am sick of others thinking they can keep pushing me around because of my past when they have more than hell to pay for theirs. And you do not want to see what I'll do when I'm pushed even further, player.
Oh, really? That's how it's gonna be then, huh? Well, since you clearly need some time to figure out where the hell your priorities lie, how about you consider your services no longer needed at Catch-22?
What the hell does that mean?
It means until you get your shit together and pull your head out of your ass, I'm gonna need your key to the gym. You ain't allowed near the gridiron until further notice.
You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
Thought you didn't mind burning bridges. What's one more then?
Alright. If that's how you want to play this, fine. Like I give a damn about that damp, dingy mess of a dump you call a gym anyhow. I'll see you directly, traitor.
God damn it, Yuri.
And just like that, we're seeing Yuri just pissing gasoline and shitting matches, burning all his bridges here tonight.
You know, you hate to see it. I mean, really, Tre's been the guy who stuck by him this whole time, and Yuri's just turning his back on literally everyone around him. But, folks, it is time for our first semifinal matchup in the Premier Championship Tournament. Skaar, Hendrix, and Xarxes. Only one is going to Dead Man's Hand to compete in the final for the new SWW Premier Championship.
And this is a dream match we were hoping to get when we first revealed the bracket. And now we're finally getting it in just a moment.
Now, this is a live spectacular type matchup right here. On adrenaline, big stakes, and a big opportunity for both these women.
The following women's match is the semi-final of the Premier Championship, and it's up for one fall. Introducing first, making her way to the ring from England, Skaar Hendrix.
Skaar Hendrix, a breakout of the Performance Center, one of our first graduates. Hell, she made her main roster debut on Divinity, helping evening the odds for Codie Hale in the last woman standing against Bad Aiming.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, you too can be a part of the action. You can become the superstar here like Skaar Hendrix all the way in the Performance Center by joining our Patreon as a member of the Breakout or VIP tier. We got coaches ready and willing to help you out here to make you a star here in SWW, just like this woman. Check out the description for the link down below for more information.
And will the stars align tonight for Skaar Hendrix?
She has got quite the mountain to climb ahead of her here. The final four women in this tournament: Yuri, Shelly Oliver, Skaar Hendrix, and this woman.
And her opponent, from Wilmington, North Carolina, the Brood Mother,
Xarxes, a legend here in the BWN, looking to get her first taste of gold here in SWW. And what a win it would be for her if she can win here tonight and make it to Dead Man's Hand and possibly capture the Premier Championship.
Yeah, throughout her tenure here on the BWN, the one thing that Xarxes has never had was gold of her own. She could change that if she wins tonight and then goes all the way to Dead Man's Hand.
Absolutely, Tommy. It is going to be one of these two women advancing to Dead Man's Hand, facing either Yuri or Shelly Oliver for the Premier Championship. I'm sure Xarxes would love to add that to her resume. The inaugural Premier Champion. This one is about to get good.
This is going to be match of the night. I am almost certain it's definitely going to be match of the night.
We've had some fantastic action thus far, but this one is a big one with big implications. Kaz here at ringside, of course, with his muse.
Starting with a lockup.
Both women have not met in the ring before.
This is the first time they've ever stepped face-to-face in a ring before, and we are sure in for a treat.
Oh, big whip from Skaar there. Maybe showing the power advantage. Both women locking up again.
Going back to the offense. Both of them trying to see who's going to get into this one. And it looks like Xarxes in this one.
Taking the arm there. Wrenching at it. Gonna work Skaar down.
If there's one thing you could say, honestly, I would say Xarxes is massively underappreciated for everything that she's done.
Especially so here in the business. Setting the tone for women so long ago. She's a pioneer for women's wrestling here in our industry. Nice takedown there. Right back to the arm.
This match getting very technical right out of the get-go.
We're trying to fight her way out of this one. Nice shots to the gut. Both women locking horns yet again. Testing one another, testing each other's wills.
Getting driven into the ropes.
And Darnell having to try to separate both of these women. Oh, Skaar with a shot right there.
I'm kind of surprised.
I am too, but Skaar doesn't want to be taken lightly here by Xarxes, I don't believe. Both women exchanging some shots now. Ooh. Big roundhouse by Xarxes. Missed. And both women, again, testing one another here early. Just exchanging closed right fist with one another.
Going back and forth.
Back and forth indeed. Neither of these women letting up. Who is going to drop first here? A test of will, and Skaar with a big combination knocks Xarxes off her feet.
And that offense could get her to Dead Man's Hand to compete for the Premier Championship.
Absolutely. Good shot from Xarxes. Look at this. Looking to continue trying to wear away at the body of Skaar Hendrix, and once again targeting those arms.
A little bit of a Lotus lock.
Ooh, look at that. Skaar rotating her body weight around fully. Oh, and look at this.
We going submission for submission here tonight.
The arms of sorrow locked in. Very interesting by Skaar. Maybe trying to send a message there, perhaps. Look at this, though. Xarxes, nice roll up with a bridge. Almost pulled it away right there, but no. And Skaar.
A roll up of her own.
Shoulders down in the mat. Just one, though. Xarxes out quick. Skaar trying to take advantage and follow up, but no. Big knee to the head right there from Xarxes. And now, using those educated feet, firing off those shots, but Skaar showing she's got some as well. Ooh, both women back and forth.
They have an answer to everything they're throwing out, but that Meteora kind of puts it in there.
Throwing her down to the mat with authority into the cover. Only two, though.
It is absolutely crazy to think that we're having this match right now.
On adrenaline.
This is live spectacular level.
Big shots from Skaar right now. And a big one from Xarxes in return. Skaar dodging a lot of those kicks from Xarxes. She knows that's her bread and butter. And
Yeah,
she has got it scouted.
It is an even playing field. They're going tit for tat right now.
Skaar now maybe trying to work at those legs as Xarxes take out that offense of hers.
It'd be a very smart thing to do.
And neutralize her signature maneuver for sure. And now Skaar continuing to try to work at the legs of Xarxes here. Boston Crab with a knee planted firmly in her back. And now Xarxes throwing Skaar off with her strength.
She had to quickly get out of that.
There's those kicks, but Skaar once again got him scouted and firing off a combo of her own. A big combo, taking her down with a clothesline.
And Skaar straight into the cover.
Looking to put an end to this one early, but no, only two.
Like I said, persistence is the name of the game on this one. The more strikes endured, that could take you out. Plain and simple.
Xarxes reversing the Irish whip attempt. Oh, big heel kick in the corner.
That was just brutal.
Into the cover, hooking the legs, shoulders down, trying to put Skaar away. No. Not enough. It's going to take a lot to keep either of these women down, that is for sure. She's looking for a big moonsault here. Oh, and it lands. Beautifully done, and she's not done yet. Big moonsault off the top rope. Springboard straight into the cover. Xarxes wasting no time at all, but Skaar gets the shoulder up and stays in it.
Back-to-back moonsaults wasn't enough on that one.
And Skaar pulling herself on the rope. Xarxes looking for something. Oh, but no, getting tossed overhead. Ooh, played right into her hand. Xarxes launching herself from the rope and a nice complete shot.
This has been very back and forth.
And another big moonsault, but this time Skaar moves out of the way and looks to take advantage with a big reverse DDT, planting her into the mat. Both legs hooked back this time, and Xarxes kicks out.
Only a 2 on that one.
Now Skaar looking for something here. Oh, and getting sent all way over the top to the outside, and Xarxes is feeling it, and this crowd is coming alive for.
Chicago is on their feet.
Oh, Xarxes playing mind games with Skaar. That might be what this one comes down to.
Absolutely could. If it goes down to mind games, I wouldn't be surprised with Xarxes.
Skaar looking for, a moonsault of her own. Both of these women trying to one-up one another into the cover. And Xarxes once again kicking out here.
This has been, like I said, this was a dream match to have. And it's been fulfilling that, to say the least.
Just throwing her into the turnbuckle there. Skaar stalking for something. Off the ropes. Ooh, went for a enziguri there. Got thrown down, and a big roundhouse from Xarxes.
Roundhouse for her troubles.
Into the cover yet again. Multiple covers by both women, trying to wear at each other's stamina.
It has been very fast-paced.
Xarxes again, looking for something, but no. Skaar rolling right out of the way. That kick to the back of the head, and again, the arms of Skaar are locked in by Skaar Hendrix.
Back at it. The longer that Xarxes is in here, that could spell disaster.
You got to think with seeing that 2 times, definitely a message being sent. Ooh, reversing that roundhouse kick and eats a knee straight into the jaw of Xarxes. Skaar right into the cover, hooking the leg, but still not enough.
A knee straight into the face. That was brutal, plain and simple.
Skaar not wasting any time, trying to stay on the offensive here, trying to keep Xarxes back against the wall. Just throwing her into the turnbuckle. Ooh, but no. Went for a kick there, reversed. Oh, wait a minute. Both women back and forth, not letting either get the advantage here.
They know both of each other's playbooks pretty well. We're getting kick for kick in this corner.
Xarxes now got something she's going to follow up with. Look at this. Big knees to the gut.
Absolutely. Could be setting up.
Oh, triple moonsault missed there. And Skaar is going to look to take advantage. And bam, down she goes.
Swing and sidewalk slam into the cover.
2 count. Oh, no. Close, but still not enough. And Skaar couldn't believe that wasn't it there. Now, what is this?
Cattle mutilation?
Going back to the arms. Going back to the arms. We saw Skaar tried to do that earlier in the matchup, but Xarxes able to find her way out.
Skaar Hendrix locking in these submissions quick, but Xarxes getting out of them quicker. And a shining wizard.
Straight to the jaw. Into the cover, hooking the leg, trying to put her away once again, but no. Skaar again getting the shoulder up. Both of these women throwing everything they have at each other, and they're outlasting it all. Another big knee to the face, and straight into the cover once again. Both women trying to fatigue each other, trying to take one another out with everything they have.
This contest could go either way at this point.
Oh, absolutely. Both women have been just back and forth throughout this entire thing. Xarxes looking for something now, though. Off the ropes, coming in hot and missing, looking for another one of those shining wizards. Skaar, though, look for the Blue Thunder Bomb! One of her signature maneuvers into the cover. Will that do it?
No!
Close, but no cigar. And Skaar can't believe it. She's going into another pinfall here. Trying to keep Xarxes down, but no! This time at 1.
This match, like we said, could go either way. I think I'd be happy no matter the result. If it was Skaar, if it was Xarxes, this has been a killer match.
And now Skaar looking for that signature moonsault, courtesy of her coach from Trial by Flight, Codie Hale. And now again, trying to work on those arms, it seems. She's got something else playing this time.
Yeah, she's dragging her to that corner up there. I think she's going high risk.
High risk, looking to pay the rent. Is she going to do it or end up in a cardboard box? Oh, she paid it. She paid it in this all time. Big moonsault from the top into the cover, hooking the leg to put her away. Oh, and no.
High risk, usually bringing high rewards, but not the 3 count that Skaar Hendrix was looking for.
Big knees to the gut. And another set. Ooh, and a nice little Senton bomb right there. Straight into the cover yet again, but still not enough.
An onslaught attack to the midsection with the moonsault, then 2 knees back to back.
Yeah, Xarxes is not going to be able to take much more of this attack on her midsection if this keeps up. But she's trying to fight back right now. But Skaar, once again, answering those kicks. Hold on, maybe not now. Xarxes mixing it up. Getting a big combination in here on her. Taking her down in a big Meteora.
And just like that, Xarxes is back.
Heating up yet again. What is she looking for here? Dragging Skaar's body to the corner.
She looking for high risk as well?
Oh, that triple moonsault maybe? No, hold on. To the top. Off of the top. Oh my God. Double rotation moonsault. Skaar tried to roll out of the way, but she got landed on her back. 2 for the win. Oh, no.
That was absolutely breathtaking.
That was amazing athleticism right there. Skaar tried to move out of the way, but that might have ended worse for her. I mean, Xarxes crashed right onto her back.
Yeah, if you got a bad back, you're not doing anything at all.
Look at this. More of this athleticism from Xarxes into a nice Hurricanrana. Coming back. Oh, Skaar right back to her feet, catching her. With a big combination of her own and a big knee takes Xarxes down. And Skaar is amped up right now and feeling it. Off the ropes looking for something. Coming in hot. Ooh, missed that knee. Missed that knee. Xarxes looking for a Hurricanrana though. Oh no, got caught in a powerbomb.
And then Skaar back into the offense with this Boston Crab with the knee placed into the lower back. And with that onslaught to the midsection from earlier, it wouldn't look too good if Xarxes was in there for much longer.
Not at all. She has taken a beating to her midsection in this matchup so far. Skaar taking her down. Right back to that midsection.
Skaar's found a target and is just hitting bullseye after bullseye on it right now.
Dragging her to the corner. Skaar maybe looking to go up. Trying to pay the rent again. I don't know if this is smart going up for a second time. Oh, Xarxes catching her. Oh, but she jumped out of the way. Somehow. Oh, my God. It clocked her with a knee right in the face. Will that do it? 2 count. And no, Xarxes just getting the shoulder up in the nick of time.
He was looking for that knee a bit ago and now finally got it.
Still not enough to keep her down, though. Xarxes off of the turnbuckle. What is this? A big Hurricanrana.
Xarxes is using every part of the ring, the ropes, the turnbuckle, whatever she could get her hands on to get an advantage on this.
Being thrown over that top rope there. I think she was looking for a knee of her own, got caught. Xarxes springboarding. Oh, Canadian Destroyer! From the apron into the cover. That's got to be it right there. Shoulders down, 2. No, oh my God.
Live chat, we just got a Canadian Destroyer here in Chicago. This
2.92.
Absolutely beautiful.
Oh, Xarxes wrapping those thighs around the neck, trying to maybe choke out the life in Skaar Hendrix here, or what's left of her. What is it going to take for either of these women to put one another away? Oh, wait a minute. Skaar pulling her down, rolling her up, shoulders down, looking for the 3. Oh, no. Another close call.
Absolutely close one. Skaar almost got that. But now Xarxes with these vicious kicks.
Oh, she is firing them off now. Skaar had an answer to him earlier in the match, but she doesn't anymore. Xarxes looking for something here. Maybe to put her away. Oh, no. Skaar blocked that super kick. Oh, I got caught with a boot to the face. Xarxes looking for that hysteric sign, trying to finish this. Oh, no, Skaar caught the leg.
Smart Skaar to catch that leg and a senton.
That could have been it. That hysteric sign could have put Skaar down easily for the 3, but she caught that leg. Oh, wait a minute, Skaar looking for the Skaar maker. No, she got it. She got it. That's got to be it. Into the cover. Leg is hooked.
No. What's it gonna take? I mean, Skaar just hit the Skaar maker.
Oh, she can't believe it. Skaar arguing with Darnell that, it could have been 3. It was damn sure close. but it wasn't. 2.99. Now both women have got to be running on empty right about now. There cannot be much left in the tank at this point.
It's just who can weather the storm at this point.
Both women staggering, dazed, exchanging shots with one another. CAW's cheering on the broodmother at ringside here. These fans into this matchup, and a damn good one it's been. But what is it going to take to see the end of it? Just women just exchanging shot for shot here.
Just constant.
Oh! Big roundhouse takes Skaar down. And Xarxes has got something in mind here.
What's she setting up for?
Taking her to the turnbuckle, smashing her head into it. Setting her up top. Xarxes looking for something. Springboarding. Oh, just kicking her straight in the head. Right to the skull. Xarxes up top. Looking for something else here. Skaar's trying to come to. She might not know where the hell she's at right now. Off the top will drag her on. No! Oh! No, got caught! What the hell is this? Skaar's got her in a powerbomb position. Oh, but just driving her head first into the mat. Oh my God!
Oh my God! What do you even call that?
Effective, but not effective enough to end this matchup. And now Xarxes trying to figure out maybe where she's at. She might be confused right now. The birds are spinning around her head.
In that
elbow on the
up.
turnbuckle. Skaar jumping up and a big German suplex from the top.
Absolutely devastating was that German suplex from the top.
I think she's looking for another Skaar maker. That could be it if so. Oh no, hold on, blue thunder bomb. Oh, Xarxes flipped out of the way. Hysteric sign out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, kicked her head off. Is that enough? It is. A fantastic matchup between both of these women. But Xarxes had just a little more here in the tank tonight.
An absolute classic cements Xarxes to go to Dead Man's Hand to compete in the finals of the Premier Championship Tournament.
A 5-star matchup from these women for sure. And we got to take a look back at that. I mean, first off, this right here, looking for a Dragarana, turned it into some kind of powerbomb driver. Skaar drove Xarxes' head straight into the mat. I thought that was it right there, but somehow, some way, Xarxes found her way out. But this right here was the turning point. Skaar looked for that blue thunder bomb and got caught with a hysteric sign, and that was just enough for the 3 count for Xarxes to pick up the win here tonight.
And now, of course, Kaz celebrating with his muse, because what they said earlier tonight, we could see dripped in gold, the Palebloods after Dead Man's Hand.
Absolutely. What a fantastic matchup, man. That is what it's all about here at SWW. Let's take a look at this bracket once again. So it will be Xarxes at Dead Man's Hand taking on either Yuri or Shelly Oliver for the Premier Championship.
Whoever wins out of those 2 women in that next semifinal match, they got to follow that.
Oh, they got their hands full. But first, they've got to get through one another in the second semifinal matchup of the Premier Championship Tournament on Blitz.
I just got to say, Nathan, thank you for having such a good time with me on my first episode here. It's been great.
Absolutely. A hell of a night it's been thus far. And we've got our main event still to come here tonight.
Now, Doctor, I understand.
Sir, please.
Look,
please,
I get.
Sir, please, calm down.
But,
Mr. Burns,
Doc.
I understand your frustration, I do. But unfortunately, she's going to be out indefinitely.
What do you mean she's out indefinitely? Hey, gotta be something else you could try. I mean, well, goddamn, you ever listen to the Joe Rogan show? I mean, he gotta be a pretty smart fella. I mean, he in great shape. He used to fight and do taekwondo and all that shit.
Me and my team are doing everything we can to make sure Mrs. Birch will be healed and back to competition.
Not now, Primetime. Hold on, I'm a little busy here. I'm trying to have a conversation with my dear old Peach, but right now I'm dealing with Doctor Who don't have a clue what he's talking about.
Hello?
Doctor?
Hello?
Doctor Who? Which
We
one?
get disconnected,
Is it
Mr.
Colin
Birch?
Baker? Tell him Primetime's his biggest fan.
hell you on about? I ain't no phone with whoever the hell that is. I don't know who that is.
Oh, then is it Peter Davison? He must have not regenerated.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to let you go now, Mr. Birchup.
Prime time.
Other
Can't you
patients to
see
attend
I'm on
to.
the
You have
phone?
a nice day.
No, don't you hang up on me. We are still talking. Dang nabbit.
Don't worry, Sylas. If the doctor is looking after Moonbeam, I'm sure she's in safe hands.
Yeah, but we can't be too careful now. I don't trust these so-called medical experts at Cajun Cow Pie Jebediah Vale done appointed to her care. They don't got the right kind of TLC a lady like her needs.
Well, Sylas, I'm sure there'll be plenty of time to watch television while she's resting up.
Boy, what? I ain't worried about no gosh darn TV in no hospital.
Wait, there's no TV in there? That sounds horrible. Primetime can see why you're in such distress. But it's okay. Primetime saw a Radio Shack on his way to the arena. Primetime will just dip into his laundry day fund.
Oh, good God, I can't with you today right now, Primetime. And goddamn Radio Shack been out of business for like ever now, okay? I mean, damn. That's why I didn't tell you none of this till now. I already done sent Damo to stick with my little peach while she's out of action, so I don't need you running off right now. Right now, I need to hatch a new plan for Inertia to rise to the top. Things were going smoother than silk to that damn Codie Hale threw molasses in the works.
Primetime apologizes for not doing a better job in getting Moonbeam the women's title. If Primetime knew that treacherous Codie Hale was carrying molasses with her that night, he would have been more careful. Primetime has been allergic to honey ever since a bee stung Primetime on the big toe. It still hurts sometimes.
Yeah, well, you ain't the one feeling stung right about now.
Oh, well, do you need Primetime to get you some ointment? There's an extra tube in Primetime's bag for just such an occasion.
Boy, I don't need no damn ointment. What I need right now is a plan. A plan to get these folks to take our family seriously. I mean, everything was in the palm of our hands after Divinity, and right when we get the opportunity we've been owed, boom, it gets snatched away from us. There's got to be a way we can get folks to take us seriously around here.
But Sylas, Primetime takes everything seriously. That's why Primetime wanted to join Inertia. When Primetime came to you with arms not so open, he knew this would be the place to call home and to call his family. And now, Primetime has everything he could ever ask for.
Well, if we can't think of something to get back on the horse, our family won't have a leg to stand on for much longer.
Sylas, Primetime knows we're still waiting on Moonbeam to return, but there's no need to impulse buy such an unruly beast.
This is just fantastic, really, just damn dandy. I mean, look at the state of us. Damo's gone, Moonbeam's injured, and I'm stuck with this bashful buffoon. No offense, Primetime.
None taken.
But what did we do to deserve this, huh? I bet you old Vale is yucking this up right about now, making a fool out of our name while bleeding me dry for them overpriced medical bills, I bet. The damn Dracula of the VWN, I tell you what.
Wait. Are you saying that Vale's a vampire? But Primetime saw Vale eat garlic bread back in catering. Unless he's hiding it, and did that to throw Primetime off his trail. That would be smart.
Please, Primetime, please. I'm begging you, boy, I'm begging you. Use your brain for 5 damn seconds. Of course, Vale ain't no real damn Dracula. I'm just saying he might as well be. Ain't no such thing as vampires any damn way.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's it.
Huh? What are you on about?
Oh yeah, that might actually be perfect.
What's perfect?
Primetime just had a brain blast.
A brain blast? What in the Sam hell is that?
Primetime knows how to get Inertia back on track, but Primetime has to hurry. Oh, just you wait, Sylas. Primetime's gonna save the day.
Primetime, what are you talking about? Primetime. Oh, Jesus, Mother of Mary, what is this boy gonna do now? Oh.
Nathan, what the hell is Primetime gonna do?
I couldn't even begin to think about what goes on in that man's brain. Something. A lot of the times I think it's just one brain cell in there just having a conversation with itself, but Either way, it's time to hear from the Women's World Champion, Codie Hale, after a miraculous and amazing defense at On the Verge.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the SWW Women's Champion, Codie Hale.
Codie Hale coming off of a absolute banger of a match, if you can say, Nathan.
Oh, absolutely.
Against Moonbeam. But
Absolutely.
You got to remember how that night started off for Codie. She had to referee both her cousins, and then she got headbutted for her troubles.
Yeah, in that matchup, and it started the World Championship matchup already with a pretty big gash across her head.
Coming in at a complete disadvantage, but walking out of Detroit with the women's world title still.
Yeah, still after an insane matchup between her and Moonbeam. The Moonbeam parted with a broken foot, as you just heard moments ago, Sylas. Not too happy with the doctor on the telephone there.
Well, we're also forgetting one big crucial detail in that too, and that is the emergence of Amber Reed here in SWW.
Oh, absolutely something that I'm sure Codie's going to talk about here tonight, because let's be real, Sophie was moments away from cashing in that key to the kingdom and becoming Women's World Champion if Amber Reed wouldn't have came out and saved her.
In Chicago, showing love to the Women's World Champion.
You know, I've been thinking a lot about what it means to be champion. It's not just about being the best in this ring. It's about what you carry. The pressure, the expectations, and the target on your back. On the Verge round 2 was a roller coaster of emotions. I found myself being put through the ringer both physically and mentally, and in the end, I stood across from someone who didn't care about rules or reputation. Moonbeam and Primetime. They wanted this title in inertia by any means necessary. And I gotta hand it to Moonbeam. She may be crazy, but she ain't stupid. Underhanded or not, she came in with the best game plan of any opponent I've ever shared a ring with. She came to win. And on any other night, maybe she could have, but she made one fatal mistake at OTV. She got careless. Was so bent on clipping this little birdie's wings that she forgot she still had talons. Her only mission was to elevate herself, and I couldn't take that lying down. Since day one, it's been my mission to elevate this title, to elevate this division, to show the world that the women of SWW can steal the show. And that on the Verge round 2, that is exactly what we did. The phrase, best in the world, is something that gets thrown around a lot in professional wrestling, but to me, that's more than just a catchphrase you can slap on the front of a t-shirt. That is the standard to which this division deserves to be held. Against all odds, I stand, still your SWW Women's World Champion, because I strive to set that example, to change the game, no matter the pressure, no matter the pain, no matter the target on my back. Come hell or high water, when you step between the ropes with me, you're not just getting Miss Lightning in a bottle, you're getting Miss Goddamn Live Spectacular. And if you're not here to step it up, then I will smack you down. While I'm on the subject of women who have changed the game, there's one in particular who caught me completely off guard at OTV. And no, I'm not talking about the gutless coward who blindsided me. I'm talking about the woman who made her presence known by stopping her dead in her tracks. I am talking about Amber Reed. I know you're back there, Amber. Get your ass out here. We're all excited to hear what the hottest new addition to this roster has to say.
Codie is absolutely right. We want to hear what Amber Reed's got to say.
Well, I'm glad Codie acknowledged that Amber saved her from Sophie. Personally.
Of course you are, Nathan.
But here comes the history maker, the Golden Ace, officially a part of Supremacy World Wrestling.
The Golden Ace made her presence felt at On the Verge, and I feel like it's only up from here now for the women's division.
One of the hottest free agent signings we've had in a while here. And a difference maker at that, even though she kind of screwed my girl Sophie.
You're going to keep bringing that up?
I'm going to hold it against her.
Of course you are.
I am. Without a shadow of a doubt.
But regardless of that, the Golden Ace, I feel like she's got big intentions to that Women's World Championship.
I mean, personally, seeing what happened, I think maybe Codie might owe Amber perhaps a title match. I'm just saying. As an innocent bystander that watched what happened.
Innocent bystander. All right.
I'm just saying.
And Angelo isn't fat. Okay, I get it.
I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out the facts here, Tommy. Pointing the facts.
But nevertheless, this is monumental. We got Codie Hale. We got Amber Reed. We are in Chicago, and they are in the ring, face to face.
On respectful terms, too, of course. These fans here in Chicago couldn't be more excited to see what Amber Reed's got to say here tonight on her first appearance here on Adrenaline.
Wow, thank you, Codie. And thank all of you for the warm welcome. You guys really know how to make a girl feel at home, you know? I've wrestled in packed stadiums all over the world, so I'm no stranger to a good pop. But the standing ovation I received when I stepped out at On the Verge, it was unlike anything I've ever experienced. I'm humbled, truly. It's something about standing here in an SWW ring. It just feels right. They say it's the place where the best fight the best. Well, I'm here. And I could promise you, SWW is not ready for the Golden Ace. While you're here, I've got something I wanted to get off my chest, see. You and I, we both broke into this business around the same time, and while our careers may have taken drastically different paths, I always look to you as my example. Your strength, your perseverance, your drive to succeed inspired me on my own journey to the top. You are a legend, and I can't understate how surreal, just how much of an honor it is to finally be sharing a ring with you. You are, without any doubt, the greatest women's wrestler in every ring you've ever set foot inside of. That being said, this isn't exactly every other ring you set foot inside of, is it, Amber? This is SWW. This is the show, and I run the show. I wear the gold. With all respect, there's only room for one Golden Ace in this company. You put two and two together, that's me, baby girl. And for the record, I am more than ready for anything that comes my way, whether it be from inside this ring or from outside, if you catch my drift. Huh. Funny. That's a cute way to say, thanks, Amber. Thanks for saving my bacon back in Detroit. One has to wonder how ready you would have been to hand that belt over to Sophie had the cavalry not run to your rescue. You know what, Touche? I'm no damsel, but I'm woman enough to admit when someone saves my ass, and you did. But your actions stopped being charity the moment you started sizing me up with my championship in your hand. Now, I can read between the lines same as everyone else here, so why should I mince my words in the face of a challenge? Fair enough. I get it. This is your turf. You've waved the flag for this place ever since you got here.
and you're proud of what you've helped build. And you're not just going to step aside because there's a new player in town. I respect that. It's part of why I couldn't sit idly by and let Sophie steal the title out from under you after that war with Moonbeam. But you're right. Maybe my actions weren't completely motivated out of the kindness of my own heart. Here's the thing, Codie. I helped you for the exact same reason that I came to SWW. Because I am the greatest woman to ever step in a ring. And the only thing standing between me and being the best in the world is you. So let me just cut straight to the chase. You want next level competition to raise this division's prestige through the roof? The competition that you're looking for is standing right in front of you, and she's here to call her shot. I have a question that desperately needs answering. It's the same one that's been burning in the back of these people's minds since you and I first locked eyes at OTV. I need to know, when you take the Thunderbird and the Golden Ace and you put them in a ring together, which one of them walks away as the SWW Women's World Champion? And I, for one, can think of no better stage to crown the one true ace than in Las Vegas, Nevada. Codie Hale versus Amber Reed for the SWW Women's World Championship at Dead Man's Hand.
You really think because you're Amber Reed you can just walk in here, demand the title shot at DMH, and I'm just gonna give it to you because I'm crazy-ass Codie Hale and I ain't got no restraint? Well, Miss Reed, you would be wrong, because as it turns out, I could do you one better. See, I'm a betting girl myself, and I know from experience you don't gotta be in Vegas to strike it rich. I like my odds just fine, right here in Chicago. And as far as who's better than who, I'd say there's no time like the present to answer that question. Just don't take it personally when your big debut ends with me standing over you.
Amber Reed gonna debut in a world championship match? Codie's gonna give it to her. Oh, what the hell? It's Shelly Oliver!
What is she
attacking
doing?
Amber Reed and Lilia!
What is going on?
Shelly and Lilia out here attacking Codie and Amber.
Why are they even out here?
What the hell's the meaning of this?
Well, you know what's going on. They obviously want a shot.
Obviously so, but I mean, Shelly and Lilia, I know they're friends, but why are they out here attacking Codie and Amber?
Just
for no reason. And now Lilia just laying the shots in out here.
I think they're getting their point across.
These fans don't like it one damn bit either, and I don't blame them. Oh, big knee. Right to the champ's head. And I don't think Lilia and Shelly give a damn, to be honest.
Look, Shelly! What a surprise! Another one just walks on him and gets everything handed to her on a silver platter. Rah! Typical. And you, Codie, acting like you are a gatekeeper for a whole division. You outdoor shot while women like me and Shelly get left out in the cold. We've scratched and clawed for recognition while people like this Golden Ace get title shots wherever they go.
We have been here, waiting and waiting for an opportunity.
Yet, let me finish. This is a warning to Champ, to Amber Reed, and to SWW. We are done being ignored. And until further notice, your little dream match is being cancelled. How was that? Am I changing game enough for you now? Suitcase.
Lilia and Shelly said they're tired of the line being skipped here, but I mean, I get where they're coming from, but at the same time, you make your own opportunities, and man, what a unnecessary beatdown here on Amber Reed and the Champ.
Money, 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 money. Money.
That's right, folks. Coming soon is Dead Man's Hand, and it's our main event. This got Dead Man's Hand implications all over.
Absolutely. You said what happens if Dalton wins this matchup here, but you gotta be thinking, what kind of tricks does Strider have up his sleeve? Because he damn sure is not coming into all this without any kind of game plan at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening, and it's number 1 fall. Introducing first, from Frankfort, Kentucky, weighing in at 235 pounds, Dalton Thunder!
Yeah, whatever antics we're about to see tonight, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, Vale's been trying to get a little more control of a lot of the chaos going on around here, but Strider has just kind of seemingly been playing chess in this whole thing. I mean, he's been trying to turn Thane against Silveria the entire time. It didn't work. He turned his former student Dalton Thunder against him. What else does Strider have up his sleeve?
At this point, it could be anything. We could go to the parking lot and Jack Strider keyed Shannon Silvera's rental. It could be anything at this point.
Oh, that would be just absolutely dire, wouldn't it?
The worst part is he'd have Dalton do it.
Dalton is kind of been Strider's scapegoat. I mean, for God's sake. You heard Silveria call him Dr. Evil and Mini-Me earlier. I mean, and not too far from the truth. Dalton has really just taken this persona of being Strider's underling very, very serious here.
You know, if you said that Dalton Thunder could be Jack Strider's adopted son, I would believe you.
Dalton wanted this matchup here tonight, and he has got it. Is there something more at play here, or is this just Dalton once again trying to prove Silveria wrong?
You could be absolutely right. He could just be proving tonight that he's surpassed the teachings of Silveria thanks to Jack Strider.
And here comes the world's heavyweight champion.
And Chicago is on their feet for the world champion. Just remember, in this very building, at the first event of SWW, Shannon Silveria made his return, and he is back as world heavyweight champ.
What a difference a few years makes.
And his opponent, from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing 242 pounds, the Gate City Guard and the SWW World Heavyweight Champion, Shannon Silveria!
Hot off the heels of a absolute monumental victory over Tre Mercer. That match was absolutely amazing.
Amazing, brutal. It was everything, and it took everything out of both of those men to make it through that matchup. It was all for the love of the game. Both men have a lot of respect for one another and a lot of love and admiration for one another, and that is quite the opposite between Silveria and Strider.
Oh, absolutely. Love, hate go together like, let's say, you can't have Jack Strider without Shannon Silveria. That's plain and simple.
They have been intertwined almost their entire careers. Friends, foes, rivals. But tonight, here in the main event, Dalton Thunder and Shannon Silveria one-on-one. This matchup was made at the beginning of the night. And Commissioner Vale also made the matchup, the main event at Dead Man's Hand official. It will be Jack Strider challenging for the World's Heavyweight Championship. Oh, against Shannon Silveria, and a big roundhouse kick to get us started off here in this one. And not even a 1 count.
Do you think that there's a possibility that if Dalton walks out, he gets added to that match?
That could be a possibility. Like I said, on paper, Dalton's a great competitor, but on paper, it would kind of be hard to bet against the champ in this one. But you got to think about, like I said, these mind games Strider's been playing. What other tricks does he have up his sleeve?
Yeah, you got to remember, Dalton is very opportunistic.
And Dalton also seems like he would just take a bullet for Strider. Let's just call it what it is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Mr. President.
Oh, big reverse neck breaker there. Very vintage Silveria, but only a 1 count.
But we got to also go back to the fact of Dalton Thunder was a former member of the left-hand path.
He was, and he feels slighted by Silveria. He feels like he was the top of that original class, and Thane was the guy to break out and be the sort of the protege of Silveria. And Dalton feels like that should have been him, and that Thane stole his moment. That's what all this has been about between Dalton and Thane.
But anger is a very driving force. That could actually lead him to victory if he channels it properly.
Right now, he's channeling a lot of it. A bunch of strikes onto the champion right now. But an Irish whip reverse sending Dalton into the corner and a senton over the back.
Dalton has the stage to do what many think is the unthinkable, and that is to beat the World Heavyweight Champion.
We're in the main event, too. On adrenaline here in Chicago.
It'd be such a statement for him.
It would be a career-defining moment for Dalton.
Absolutely, but most importantly, what would that do? Would you think about, the way that both Strider and Dalton are very Weasel-like? They would just turn against each other at the turn of success?
Honestly, Dalton has struck me as the type that he would, if he ended up with the World Championship or a match for it, he'd just give it to Strider. That's what I'm getting from him. This is all for Strider in Dalton's mind, and it's all to try to upset Silveria. Big German suplex there, dodging that springboard forearm.
Chicago lets Dalton know they don't want any of what they're getting.
And nobody buying what he's selling here, that's for sure. I don't think anyone is. Dalton just throwing the champ in the turnbuckle.
We were talking about the hellacious match that Silveria and Tre Mercer had. We got to also talk about the hellacious match that Dalton and Thane had.
Yeah, absolutely. And that came down to Strider coming out once again. Like I said, Strider's always hanging around. He's got something to do with everything, really. It's like he's playing chess. He's just, always making moves and always trying to interfere with everyone's business that's been a part of this situation going on between Silveria, Dalton, and Thane.
He's got his hands on the proverbial puppet strings in this, it seems.
Now just trying to wear away at Dalton. Nice triangle choke locked in here.
Yeah, that MMA background that he was teaching at the left-hand path coming straight to the ring now. But
Dalton, the power, though, just lifting him up and dropping him.
You know, you have to think about the stuff that Shannon taught the left-hand path. How much Dalton knows.
Oh, yeah. You got to think about how much Dalton knows Silveria's in-ring tendencies and what he goes for, what he looks for inside the ring. Oh, look at this. Going for a rollover. Silveria, blocking it, though, and giving Dalton a nice right hand in exchange.
It is kind of sad to think about the way this is. It's a former student against their former teacher on how this path could have been avoided.
And Dalton feels slighted. I mean, in reality, Silveria did nothing wrong to Dalton. I mean, it's just that Dalton feels like he should have been the one to get that spot that Thane has. But, you know, a lot of that, and maybe in retrospect, maybe Dalton's right in skill aspect. Okay, maybe he is a better wrestler than Thane, but Thane and Silveria built a bond more than just teacher and student. I mean, they're very close friends. I mean, Thane sees Silveria more like a brother than anything. And look at this, Silveria looking for that tope suicida. But getting nothing, and that right there is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Dalton knows Silveria and his tendencies also well.
And now using the outside to his advantage, it is legal.
And he's using those teachings that Silveria taught him against him now.
He's lifting him up.
He's going to try to drive him into the barricade as Darnell continues the count here on the outside as we're at 5 now.
You got to imagine that Silveria is still feeling the after effects of his match at On the Verge.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That was a brutal contest between him and Tre. And Dalton, just trying to continue his advantage here on the outside. Big clothesline as Darnell continues the count.
And if I know Dalton Thunder, which means I also know Jack Strider, they're going to use as much of this count as they can to inflict as much damage as possible.
Oh, yeah, you know now, absolutely, that Strider told Dalton, hey, go out there and do whatever you can to rough him up. Anything you can do to hurt him, to make sure he could possibly not be 100% come dead man's hand, you do it.
But the thing about Shannon Silveria is he will go into that match if he was bound to a wheelchair.
Oh, yeah.
That's the kind of champion that he is.
Nothing's going to stop him. Dalton now being dragged by Silveria, thrown back into the ring. Dalton right back up, though, catching Silveria off guard. Small package, rolling him up center of the ring. Shoulders down, but only 2.
This is just absolutely, just like that. Dalton Thunder back on the offensive and now with an armbar, a cross armbar to be exact.
Juju Katami, some would call it. Shout out to Frank over on Blitz. Big right hand from Silveria, fighting his way out of that one. Oh, look at this. Textbook sleeper. Trying to put Dalton to sleep. Trying to choke him out in the center of the ring. He's got that arm right below the neck there. Trying to apply that pressure, but Dalton finds his way out.
Yeah, Dalton using his body weight to drive himself to the mat to get out of it.
And now on the shoulders looking for something. Ooh, Silveria escapes. Went for a kick there. Dalton blocked it. Like we said, Dalton knows a lot of Silveria's tendencies. He knows a lot of his offense. Oh, Ushigoroshi.
Right to the back of the head. And that's a 1, a 2, and not quite yet.
Dalton maybe getting a little frustrated now, perhaps.
Oh, you're meaning to tell me that the man who is doing this to spite Shannon Silveria is angry? Man, I can't believe that.
Yeah, Dalton's been quite full of hate and anger. That's all we've heard him speak so far. On the top rope, looking to pay that rent, perhaps at the top. Oh no, in a cardboard box he goes. And Silveria looking to take advantage with a big super kick there. Classic vintage Silveria into the cover. Leg is hooked for the win, and no, Dalton just getting the shoulder up.
All it takes is one false move, and it throws this match back into Shannon Silveria's hands.
We're going to slow the pace down a little bit here, maybe. I'm sure he's enjoying picking apart Dalton right now.
Oh, yeah, because
definitely no love lost between either of these guys.
I mean, also, he probably has enjoyment because, I'm not going to lie, he kind of looks like Jack Strider, doesn't he?
Ooh, you don't say. You don't say that Dalton went to the barbershop and said, hey, give me what he's got, and pointed straight over to Strider. I'll take one of those, please.
You ever think that Jack Strider, after pulling him out of that barbershop, told him to give me back my son?
Now Silveria just, wearing away at Dalton slowly but surely. And we see that from Silveria all the time. Picking apart his opponents piece by piece, limb by limb. And you got to think Dalton knows to look for that too. Oh, big knee strike. Taking the champ down. And Dalton straight into the cover here. Hooking the leg, but no.
Absolute dissection is the name of the game for Shan Silveria, but quick strikes like that from Dalton Thunder, it may get him to where he wants to go.
Dalton in the face of Darnell right now. Oh! And luckily just avoiding the huge elbow to the back of the head.
That elbow was aimed towards the back of Dalton's head. That could have been devastating.
That could have been lights out and night out for Dalton Thunder. Ooh, missing a knee drop there, though. So we're going to try to capitalize again. Big one right there across the head, and Silveria's pumped up, and he's feeding off of this crowd here in Chicago.
Knees in the corner now.
The Muay Thai background from the world's heavyweight champion. Looking for something else here. Ooh, went for that double stomp, but Dalton had it scouted on. Look at this. Look at this. The arms of sorrow. That signature submission maneuver from Shannon Silveria.
Spitting in the face of Shannon Silveria, using his own move against him. It's like tugging on Superman's cape, don't you think?
This is literally part of those mind games I was talking about, trying to humiliate him, trying to get at him. Oh, and look at this, though. Oh, looking for that package pile driver, but Dalton avoiding it and just tossing him overhead.
Just like that. Shannon was going back to the offensive, but Dalton quickly getting out of it. Like I said, former teacher versus former student. Student has to know quite a bit of the playbook.
He missed that big knee, was going for it again there, but Silveria firing back some big shots here. Throwing Dalton straight over to the outside, and I think we all know what comes next.
Last time we tried to go for this, he did not hit anything but floor. Is he going to go for it this time?
Absolutely thinking about it there, but building momentum, and knocking Dalton straight into the barricade.
He gets it that time, and most importantly, now it's back in his favor.
These fans here on their feet for the world's champion, and he's looking for something else. On the apron, stalking Dalton. Big forearm takes him down.
Forearm leveling Dalton Thunder.
And a moonsault following up. Silveria firing on all cylinders right now. He's not done yet. Off the damn barricade, and another one.
He's just feeding off the crowd at this point.
Silveria hitting a stride right here. Going for the cover. After those multitude of moves, will that put Dalton away for the two? Oh, but no.
So close, but yet no cigar on that one. Just like you said earlier at the show, I wanted to stay that one too.
Stealing my lines, trying to steal my stuff now? What are you, Jack Thomas?
Who?
Big shots to the head and the ribs, but Dalton fighting back, doing everything he can, and a huge side effect right there. Taking the champ down into the cover. Leg is hooked, but no.
Absolute breathtaking side effect. You don't see that often now in wrestling. But now back into Dalton's field, going into the corner.
Dalton trying to isolate the champ. We're throwing him out here looking for something. Off of the apron, springboarding into a clothesline. He's not done yet. Dalton looking for something else, perhaps. Silveria trying to recover, trying to come to, but Dalton's got him scouted. Off of the ropes again, look for another one. This time, nobody home. Silveria off of the springboard, but no. Look for a shot there. Dalton had it scouted, and both men once again exchanging strikes with one another. Silveria getting the better of him there, taking him down.
Yeah, when it comes to having a striking match with Shan Silveria, you might as well just pack it up and go.
Yeah, not a wise decision to make. Ooh, what was that there? Oh, side kick to the head. Rocking Dalton. Silveria's hyped up. Dalton trying to recover on the apron, and Silveria coming in hot. Oh, again thrown over the top. Looking for something, but got thrown over there. Oh, and sent to the outside. And maybe Dalton now looking for something. Building up steam, and a tope suicida of his own.
You think that was just pretty much kind of sprinkling in a little bit of absolute disrespect on that one.
Yeah, possibly so. I could definitely see it from Dalton indeed. Trying to tell Silveria, anything you can do, I can do better. Ooh, maybe looking for something there, but Silveria fighting his way out. Throwing those elbows to the head. Ooh, dodging that kick. Both men have each other well scouted so much. Back and forth. Ooh, big right hand from Silveria.
Dalton returning
Dalton just smacking the face of the champion. Silveria, come on, you can hit me harder than that. And now both men.
We got a hockey fight in Chicago.
Blackhawks be damned. Oh, and a roundhouse. Taking Dalton off his feet into the cover, trying to put Dalton away with that one, but not enough.
I've never seen no hockey player kick somebody in the face like that. That's for damn sure.
Silveria, now once again, trying to continue wearing away at Dalton here as much as possible. You can see the marks on Dalton's chest.
Oh yeah, he's going to be feeling that tomorrow, that's for sure.
Now look at his head. Look at his chest, the red markings from, just moves just like that right there. Those knife edge chops. Dalton on the top. Silveria looking for something here. One of those patented DDTs from the top rope, spiking his head down into the mat below. Is that enough to put Dalton away into the cover? Shoulders down to the mat for 2, but not a 3.
Yeah, Silveria going back to the catalog of moves back in the day, using that avalanche-style DDT to his advantage.
Oh, wait a minute. Silveria getting caught there, looking for a clothesline. Ate a German in return. And yeah, he's pulling out a lot of moves we haven't seen him do in a long, long time. It may be the strategy he's got here tonight.
Yeah, because you know damn well for sure he didn't teach everything to Dalton Thunder.
That's right, indeed. Now Dalton just hammering away at the champ in the corner. We're looking for something off top here. Maybe looking for a big hurricane run off the top rope, and he gets it.
And going into the cover.
Trying to put Silveria away here, but to no avail.
Dalton just gets more and more pissed. I mean, you saw it earlier. Here's channeling his anger right towards Darnell, and now he's slamming the mat like a damn baby.
It's Zaguri out of nowhere. Dalton rocked, picking himself up on the ropes. Silveria looking to maybe capitalize here. Snapmare down, off the ropes. Big roundhouse and a big double stomp to the chest. Following up straight into the cover, trying to put Dalton away again.
This match has been so brutal, I can see the marks. I can see the marks all the way up here.
You can see Dalton's back marked up right there. All these shots he's endured in this matchup. Ooh, big right hand from Dalton trying to fight Silveria off the top rope, but to no avail. Big Tyrant Lancer from the top, but missed. Go over that Tyrant Lancer, and he missed. And now Dalton looking for that Thunder Driver, but no. Big DDT from Silveria. Both men hitting each other with everything they've got, and this right here could be the end. The CDT. No. Dalton throws him off.
Dalton picking him up.
Oh, wait a minute.
Thunder Driver
putting him down. Is Dalton going to win this matchup too? Oh my God, so close. Dalton can't believe it.
He was so close.
The Thunder Driver still not enough to keep Silveria down. And Dalton once again arguing with Darnell, but Silveria's up behind him with a huge shot to the back of the skull.
Oh my God, that was nasty.
Dalton absolutely rocked with that one. Rolling to the outside, trying to recover, trying to escape, and I don't think Silveria's going to give him an opportunity. Dalton reversing that Irish whip back into the ring. This could be the turning point for him if he can stay on Silveria.
He has to.
One Thunder Driver wasn't enough. Maybe 2 could do it.
But he's letting that anger just cloud him.
Yeah, he's letting it cloud his judgment. He's letting it take him over. And we haven't even seen Silveria hit his best shot yet.
Not at all on that one. But now, most importantly, going back to the kicks, Dalton's got a great strategy where he's trying to block them as many as he can, and then returns the favor.
Yeah, but he may be taking damage by blocking him on his body right there.
That's true.
Dalton looking for something, though. High risk.
Yelling at Chicago.
Stalking Silveria. He's trying to come to. He's coming up. Does he know Dalton's up there, up top? Oh, he does. And Dalton gets nothing down below. It's Silveria. Oh, big clothesline using the rope as momentum to launch himself at Dalton. And now he's looking for something. He is hyped up here. Big clothesline taking him down. Another one. Ooh, catching that kick, but and enziguri. Stopping the momentum of Silveria right in his tracks.
Dalton is doing everything he can to stay in this. Going back to the top.
Silveria dazed. Dalton off the top. Oh, missing whatever he was looking for there. Silveria, big super kick.
Cleans the clock of Dalton Thunder with the super kick.
And he's not done yet. Picking him up, looking for something else. Big T-bone suplex.
Silveria's feeling that one.
I think Dalton's feeling it too. Off of the ropes and a big elbow drop.
Man, how often do you see a springboard elbow drop being thrown by Shannon Silveria?
Exactly. Pulling out a lot of stops here, a lot of retro maneuvers, but still not enough to put Dalton away.
Like I said, Dalton has opportunity in the world if he just channels his anger into...
You want to talk about opportunity? Looking for that Tyrant Lancer to the back of the skull, but no. Dalton just moving out of harm's way.
Dalton has to do everything he can to capitalize, but he got reversed.
CDT out of nowhere! Out of nowhere! Is that enough? Leg hook two! And it is!
It's over.
This crowd here coming unglued for a CDT and a win from the world champ.
Here's your winner of the contest by pinfall, Shannon Silveria.
Shannon Silveria walking out of Chicago with another win under his belt. This time, former student, current lackey of Jack Strider, Dalton Thunder. You gotta give Dalton credit though. He did a lot.
Yeah, he did, but that's just gotta feel amazing for Silveria to pick up this kind of win right here. With everything Dalton's been saying, everything him and Strider. Wait, hold on now.
Speak of the devil.
God damn it, here he is, but no, Silveria sees him coming.
And you know damn well once Dalton lost, Strider was gonna come out and show Shannon what he really wanted to do.
Absolutely, but Strider not getting in the ring. What the hell? This Argus Gore! What the hell?
The last time we saw him, he got put through a burning stretcher.
They trying to come out here and help Silveria, but
this had to be Jack Strider's plan the whole night. Absolutely. Now putting Thane in between a rock and a hard place.
I mean, what is he supposed to do? Go down there and get beat up by all three of them? I think this is a message from Strider that he might have Silveria's number. Maybe Strider's been playing chess this whole time while Silveria's been playing checkers.
And you know damn well he just put Silveria in check thanks to Argus Gore.
What is up, everybody? Another fantastic event in the books for the Virtual Wrestling Network. And as always, excuse me, I got to come on here and I got to say thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for all that you do, for supporting everything that we put out, all the content. Whether you support through Patreon or through YouTube by being a member of the channel or Super Chats or whatever it is. Thank you guys so much, man. From the bottom of my heart, you guys are the reason I'm able to pursue doing this stuff full time and the reason I'm able to put as much time into this channel as I possibly can. You guys make it all possible with your contributions, whether it be, man, just a $2 membership joining the channel, or whether it be supporting through the Patreon for like 10 or 20 bucks a month, man. We truly appreciate all the support you guys do, man. It's like I said, it's because of you guys that we're here. All your support, your contribution, you being here, a part of this community. All of it, man. That's why we're here. So until next time, we got a lot more stuff coming for you guys as soon as possible. I'm trying to hit the grindstone hard, and we're trying to really get some more content out here as soon as possible. But until then, love you guys. And as always, until next time, peace.